should be good over on Twitch and YouTube. Yes, all right. So, hi everybody. Yeah, my trip got canceled. The inclement weather knocked everything out, so I am here to stream this week. So it's unfortunate my trip did get canceled. I was supposed to be gone until Friday. Woke up this morning, went into the airport, flight got delayed, got a text from my boss. Hey, we're canceling it. And I'm like, sweet. So, came home, you know, made some dinner, picked up some stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm home, I might as well stream, so here I am. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. We're here. Natasha, thank you for the heartbeat, and the popular. Matt with the heartbeat, 80 with the heartbeat, and the roses. 80 with the populars. Morgan with the heartbeat. Morgan with the popular. Zach with heartbeat and populars. Britt with a heartbeat. Shawnee with a heartbeat. Kira with a heartbeat. And Danny with a heartbeat. Welcome in. We've got about 2 feet of snow so far. Hi, Shawnee. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Riley. Welcome in. Hi, Blake. Hi, Raven. Hi, Samuel. Welcome in. Hi, Lou. Hi, Cozy. Hi, Emilio. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here this week, so I'll be live tonight, probably most nights this week, just because I'm gonna have a normal week for once, go into work, come home, lift, and then go live, so I will be here. Hi, Epic. Hi, Emiliano. Yes, like 2 rulers of snow so far. Matt, thank you for the awesome. For those of you on TikTok, TikTok is extremely buggy right now. Please don't do any big gifts. My coin count is at 0. It's been at 0 since yesterday. So what you guys said in the last couple streams isn't there. I'm hoping that will be fixed, but yeah, if you want to support the stream, bits on Twitch, but yeah, please no big gifts on TikTok, because I am fairly certain I won't get them, or at least it might get lost. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. Hi, Gunna. Welcome in. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Epic. Funny seeing you today. Yes. You guys heard my speech. Trip's canceled. Thanks to weather. I'm here. I'm live. We're going to play some Minecraft. That works out. Mercedes, thank you for the heart, me. We'll see how TikTok behaves today. I did change my camera settings. I figured out what it is. My voice should be very lined up with both platforms. My mic and my camera were plugged into USB 2.0s. I showed you guys that mount I got the other night. That's all 3.0 and 10 gigabyte per second cables. Hooked those up into my Stream Deck, so it should be a much cleaner, much more fluid camera and mic work. So hopefully I fixed all that. Also, I wanted to say thank you. Between last night and today, I hit 2,000 followers on Twitch. I wish I could have done that on stream, but welcome in, everybody. I hope that went well. How's it going? It's going great. Riker, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Brooke. Welcome in. All right, but yeah, for today, we are starting the mob farm. We're going to do a few things first. We're gonna go to spawn. I have been buying diamonds, but I did make some changes to the shop last night. I am Knightson. My trip got canceled due to the weather. So you guys are stuck with me every night. Well, maybe not every night this week, but I'm gonna try to go live as much as I can. I've only ever watched you play hardcore. That's interesting. I've never streamed hardcore Minecraft. You might be confusing me with somebody else. Welcome in. Hi, Kate. Is this vanilla? Yes, it is. Hi, Dal. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Kate, thank you for the heart me. Mercedes, thank you for the heart me. For those of you who don't know, that right there on the TikTok side of the stream, that is Miss Delipop. She's another member of this SMP. She's a goated content creator at building some really cool stuff. She's a pretty awesome person. She has a little itty-bitty wormy that'll kiss the camera if you send in enough channel points. You should definitely give her a follow. Maybe it was last season. I think it was probably last season, Lauren. What's with the Mon and Bedrock switch to spectate? I don't know, Luke. That's probably just spectate. The Moss Queen. I don't know if she's still the Moss Queen. It's the season 2 now. I don't know if our titles have been reset. Also, I have no idea how my internet's gonna do. Like I said, we have over 2 feet of snow so far, and it's still snowing. So we will see how everything goes. How do you keep terraforming dirt? It's so boring. It is perfectly fine to take a break and work on something else. Hi, Sooner. Welcome in. Yes, Del. Yes. I was building a bubble elevator. Wow. Yeah, lucky for you guys, not so lucky for me with work. But now it's just a normal week in the office versus a week traveling, which means more streaming. So you guys are stuck with me. Winter, thank you for the heart me. Sooner, thank you for the heart me. Kate, thank you for the popular. Yuli, thank you for the heart me. ClockCraft, yes. Can we get a preview of the shop? Yeah, that's what we're going to do to start. I'm going to show you guys, in case you guys weren't here for last night's stream, which is what I thought my only stream of the week was going to be. I built this shop. It's a Shulker shop, if you couldn't tell. I added this little title last night. But yeah, so this is my Shulker shop. It has made about 15 diamonds so far. And then Towel and Silver got all of those diamonds because I needed quartz and I bought a bunch of golden carrots from Silver. So we're at net 0 on the shop so far. Anyways, still working on the banners. Yeah, I didn't get up to the banners last night. How it works, it's very simple. I have an ordering system over here. You can order 9, 5, or a singular Shulker box at a time. It gets dispensed. I did, Lou, I don't ping my personal Discord, but I ping out the ClockCraft Discord. Sapphire should automatically ping my Discord when I go live. Anyways, I had the signs for Towel. Anyways, basically, you hit the button, and that orders a Shulker box, and then you would come over here and pay. I don't have any diamonds in my inventory, but you'd come over here and pay, and then you'll watch. In a second, one of these guys will grab a Shulker box. He's going to bring it over. Landed, my trip got canceled due to the weather, so you guys are stuck with me. Hi, Goon. Welcome in. But yep, and then this delivers here. And now I got my Shulker box, and then I would pay, and then these guys would take the diamonds and go put it back over there. So this is my shop. Am I streaming all week? I'm going to try to stream as much as I can. It's a normal week for me, so it's work, home, lift, shower, stream. So I'm going to try to do as many nights this week as I can. Let's see. That is the goal. But we have made some diamonds. However, I've spent them all already. I don't think there's that. Yeah, there's no new diamonds in here. I needed quartz and I needed golden carrots. Matt, it's a resource pack called Saturation. Adds a little bit of saturation, a little bit of vibrance to my game. Makes it pop just a little bit more. I like it. Steve's shop is cool, only give when paid. I was thinking of doing something like that, but then I was like, nah. There was enough redstone and mess getting this to work. I did figure out how to do 10 items, by the way. Well, let me say, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure in my brain I figured out how to do it. But I'm not going to do that on stream today because I don't want to do that. But yeah, so today will be gym and stream, so you guys are stuck with me. Sooner, thank you for the popular. All right, but for today's game plan is we're going to start working on the big mob farm. I have the design in my head. We got to go gather some resources first. So I got to go get a ton of magma. Is this spawn? Yes, that was spawn. My work trip got canceled. You figured out what happened to you in the Shulker farm? Best I can tell is when a dispenser when the chest is full, pulling in the dispenser, there's a little bit of a delay. So the dispenser can only do 9 shulkers before it pulls that 10th shulker, and it just delays just a little bit for the pulse not to work. All I need to do is put 2 dispensers in there and hook them up to the double 5, and it would spit 10. But I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Brady, thank you for the roses. But yeah, I officially want to get rid of this farm, so we need the farm to replace it. Once I remove this, I can AFK these farms because I am bare bones on... I'm pretty bare bones on sugarcane and rockets right now. So we gotta get this farm out of here so that I can AFK these with no issue. Sooner, thank you for the shiny air balloon. I really appreciate that, brother, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I should put a thing on the stream. My coins aren't working. I can't see what my TikTok balance is right now. So I appreciate your big gift. Can we get some W's in chat for Sooner? I'm sure I will receive it eventually, but I can't see any of my stuff that I got before they had the issue the last couple days. So thank you, Sooner. Am I gonna tear it? No, we're gonna build the new one and then tear this one down. Build this one first, build the new one, then tear it down. Hi, Chewy. But yeah, what I mean is I am down bad on rockets, and I am running out of sugarcane because I can't AFK these farms because this drops so many thorn armored mobs that I can't AFK any of these farms because this farm will kill me or overload and explode. So this was great early game. I mean, it's going to be our mending until we get the big ones done, but this one's got to go. So we got to build the real one. All right, break this. We do need to do a little bit of housekeeping before stream. I'm just going to go through these shulkers. I should have done this before stream, but I literally sat down in my chair and hit go live. So here we are. I just want to... Actually, we'll just get rid of this whole shulker box here, because this we can bring over with us when we go grab more snow. Whatever you can you show the one hot air balloon? I probably won't go over to Tell's build. You might see it in the background of today's stream, because that's kind of where my mob farm is going to go. They won't interact with one another. They won't work against each other. However, I don't show off other members' builds unless they're in the stream or live with me at the time. That's a rule. I don't know if all the members follow it, but for me, I refuse to show off other members' builds unless they're with me. If you're interested in that creator, his name is Tellric, Telluric. You can check him out on all platforms. I'm sure he has multiple videos on that hot air balloon that he's building. That in there. Quartz. Yeah, I made quartz pillar like an idiot. Light gray wool goes in here. Mob boots. I need feathers. I'm surprisingly low on feathers. Of all the things I'm running out of, it's like one of those things like I don't have feathers. I gotta build a chicken farm. He built it just for me. I did see. About to hit up the trial chambers. Good luck. He posted about it. Awesome. Bella, thank you for the heart being the popular. I think he just made a video on it. I think you're right. I think Tell just put out a video on that farm. If you guys are interested in it. This is N. I'm not going to sort it. We're just going to put this in the N chest. This is good old sand and leaves. Put our sand away. I'm also want to tear that farm out because I'm sick of randomly getting thorns damaged halfway across the world. Hi, Ninetail. Welcome in. Shea Bear, thank you for the heartbeat, the super popular, and the popular. What is the best way to get name tags? I mean, in like 2 months, it's going to be crafting them. But right now, I would say farmer villagers. Or not farmer, librarian villagers. When you max them out, you can buy name tags. Or you can go fishing. Hi, Megan. Dre, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Jess. Hi, Megan. Hi, AK. What's a good pre-workout? I am a big fan of, what the hell is it called? Took it today. Bucked Up. The cherry flavor. That is usually my, actually, we're going to leave these in here. That is usually my go-to for pre-workout. I used to do gym. I've done Insane Labs. I've done Patriotic. Done stuff like that. Too much. I think Bucked Up is the perfect. Is anyone else live? I think I'm the only one in the world. So I'm going to, unless they're on their personal worlds, I think I'm the only one live right now. Keep that one there. I'm going to take the stone type box. I'm going to clear this one out. I have unlimited shulker boxes, but I still feel like being stingy with shulker boxes at the start of the season. All of my farms in the future are going to be hooked up to shulker box loaders. I probably won't do shulker box loaders for the mob farm, at least at the start. And then as we go, I'll probably add shulker box loaders to it. There's other stuff I got to do first. Probably just do good old-fashioned... we got over 2 feet so far, Megan, and it's still going. Steve, thank you for the heart being the popular. That is why I'm here. My work trip got canceled. So, yeah, I literally woke up this morning, got ready, went to the airport, flight delay, flight delay, flight delay, flight delay, text from boss, canceled. Okay, go home. So now I'm live. For those of you who don't know, just like Deli Pop, who was in here a second ago, that right there is Adult Steve, the newest member of ClockCraft, and somebody you guys should definitely check out if you're looking for more Minecraft content here on Tickety Talk. One of these had snow in them. It's this one over here. We're going to go drop that at the snow farm. Oh, if you guys are getting the horizontal bug on TikTok, hit the change perspective button twice, and it'll go back to the way it normally is. That's just TikTok being TikTok. Like right now, I can't see how many of you are in here. I can't see how many likes we have. I can't see gifts. I can't see follows. I have no stats on my end. I'm just going to assume you guys, I can see your comments, and that is about it. Jackson, I live in New England. I don't share what exact state. I can't, well, Keegan, we're not panicking about it. I mean, it shuts down flights. You can't fly in 2 feet of snow, right? However, like all of the US is getting snow. Like, a member of the community here on TikTok, she lives in Texas. and she was sending photos of snow in Texas. And Texas doesn't usually get snow, so it shuts it down. So it's like the whole of the U.S. is getting snow. Where I am in New England, 2 feet's 2 feet. It's not that big of a deal. However, a lot of states aren't used to getting any. Nicholas, thank you for the follow. Paige, thank you for the heart being the popular. I'm in Texas, and we got a lot. They freak out. We got like 3 inches. I mean, that's a lot for down there. Florida's 80 degrees. I'm in Texas, too. Yo, I wish you could do all the stuff. Looks cool. Thank you, Caleb. Is it still negative 20? It is. I'll pull it up. I don't think it's negative 20. It is... Where I am right now, it is a balmy 6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's super warm out right now. Hi, Diesel. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart being the popular. We can't change the screen on TikTok. You can't? Hold on. Hold on. I was messing around with this with Tell's stream earlier. And I did it in Tell's stream. I hope it's working in my stream. Let's see here. Yeah. So, like, bottom right-hand corner, like where the blue bar is, there should be a little square. It looks like a little square. If you hit that, and then hit the back arrow... Oh, it's not actually doing landscape at all. I was able to fix this in Tell's stream. That's super annoying. That's super annoying. Sorry, guys. I guess this is the TikTok stream today. If you're in the U.S., it is buggy as all hell. I'm King. Thank you for the follow. I am getting an FYP from like 3 months ago right now. Doc, thank you for the follow. Nick, thank you for the follow. All right. Anyways, to start the farm, we need to figure out where it's going. That is step number 1. I am 99% confident I'm putting it in this corner over here. Thomas, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. As much as we want to bitch and moan, they're migrating millions of US users from their servers to Oracle servers. It's gonna be a little buggy until they get that smoothed out. I am surprised it's as buggy as it is, but I'm not surprised that it's buggy. Paige, we've just been yapping. Just been yapping. We haven't actually done anything yet. Have you done a video updating? Did a video yesterday. Green Dreams. Yesterday. I am thinking of putting the mob farm in this corner. Because if you got... What is that? Why is there just a random... Who's doing villagers right here? Huh? Is this Tell? Tell and I are really going to be neighbors because my mob farm's going right there. Tell and I are definitely... Tell is spreading out. Isn't his main base like all the... I can't talk too much shit. I can't talk too much because my base was huge last season. I guess we are very much neighbors. That's gonna be great. I love it. Anyways, yeah, my mob farm's going in this corner, situated above this island. You need to be close to the village. I guess so. I'm gonna have to take that. So when I do my trading hall, I'm gonna have to do it in the complete opposite corner or that corner so that it doesn't mess with his trading hall. I'm doing great, Cam. How are you? All right, well, fun. I had PA next to me last season. Now I have Tell and PA. We're going to all be looking at each other's builds. I hope Tell likes modern infrastructure. All right. Brains. I'm all set up on purple. Awesome, Steve. Awesome. Brainy brain things. Yeah, I'm thinking mob farm in this corner. It's nice and flat. The one thing I'm going to do is we're going to cut all these trees down. We got to go do some resource gathering first. I'm going to get that away because I need a bunch of magma blocks. My math is correct, which it usually is. Not all the time, but usually 5 times 35 times 4 is 700 divided by 64. I need 11 stacks-ish of magma blocks. So we're going to go get those, start the stream, and then start building the mega mob farm. I'm gonna call it a mega mob farm because this thing, it's gonna be large. Lucas, it's TikTok. TikTok is bugged. I apologize that my stream looks different than it normally does on that app. It's all busted. Anyways, I'm still amazed how he did that. That looks so good in the distance. You can, it's just like fading in. That looks so good. Am I happy my work trip got canceled? Legally, I am required to acknowledge that I'm disappointed I could not go on my trip this week. No, it's good. I always like going on work trips. I haven't seen the people I was going to be working with, I haven't seen in person in like 6 months, so it's always nice to go see them and catch up because we do work so closely together. And as much work as we do over Teams, it is nice to it is nice to see them in person, you know, to work on stuff. There's only so much you can do, like, remotely, and, you know, yes and no. On one hand, I now get a normal week, and I can hang out with you guys and play Minecraft. On the other hand, you know, these are people that I consider friends and coworkers who I like seeing, so balances out. Is this going to be one of those 4 farms into one type? No. So, Sky, one thing I'm doing this season, which is unique to me, I've never done farms this way, is my farms are going to be unique. So, like, that snow farm is a standalone farm. There might be other farms near it, but that whole build is going to be the snow farm. This whole build right here is the cobblestone farm. When we do villagers, it's going to be its own build. The mob farm is going to be a standalone massive farm in the corner. So instead of, like, AFKing them all at once, I'll be able to pick and choose which farm to run. And then they're all going to be scattered throughout this whole area. So there's going to be a big mob farm in this corner. Sugarcane, melons, pumpkins, they're all going to go in that corner. I think at this point, because Tell's doing villagers there, I'll do villagers in this corner. And then we'll have a giant chorus fruit farm, and a bee farm, and a wool farm. And they're all just going to be scattered around the campus. That's right there. Cobblestone farm, no way. That farm is actually super cool. I have no TNT to run it, but that farm is super, super cool. Why do you play whiteout shaders? I don't. This is TikTok messing up with my colors. That's why the white looks super, super whited. That's just TikTok messing with the colors, because TikTok does not like HDR displays. Are you interconnecting? Yes, Defiant. Yes. So I kind of pitched this idea to Candy. My game plan is we're going to flatten this whole area once we get our gear set up. And I want it to look like a circuit board on the map. So, like, all of the farms will be connected with, like, custom pathways so that it looks like one big circuit board of the area. That's the goal. We are very far away progress from that, but that is the end-all goal. Is to flatten this whole area out, redo the terraforming, and then go back about making it look like a circuit board from the sky. Did someone say flatten? And yes, the queen of, I think Towel's terraforming queen this season. We haven't we haven't done like our royal names yet. Like we did like Iron King and Moss Queen and all that stuff. I think Towel has locked down terraforming queen. We're actually building the bulk gunpowder today. For those of you who don't know, the pinned comment on TikTok right there, that is Miss Elame Towel. She also has a Twitch and a YouTube, same username, ELAMETOWEL. She is the terraforming queen of ClockCraft. Comer, this is season 2. So after 22 months on the first season, we wrapped up that world. We're trying to get you guys a world download. It's a little delayed. We're having some issues. But we will, yeah, we're doing our best. Also, Blake, how'd I do with family friendly? I don't think I swore for 10 minutes. I think I did that. I don't think I've sworn at all. What season do you like better? They're both unique in my heart. All right. Yeah, I'm very, very distracted. We need to go get magma. I have fire resistance. I've got a whole empty shulker box. I need a minimum of 11 stacks. So we gotta go get magma blocks to start. And I want extra... We're gonna set ourselves up with extra rockets in the inventory. Kinger, thank you for the corgi. The Tara... I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the corgi. Cuddy, thank you for the roses. Kev, thank you for the army. We get some W's in chat for the corgi. Nice username, by the way. Fighting stuff. Grab this and that. Extra arrows, bows on us. And then let me grab out fire-resistant potions just to have in my inventory to start. I think this will be enough to go get what we need to get. I didn't hear a swear word. I think I did pretty good. All right, anyways. Enough yapping. That was a solid 25 minutes of yapping without actually doing anything on stream. We got to be productive. I'm going till about 10:30, 11 tonight. It's 8 o'clock now, so we're going to get as much done as we can now, and then see how we go. Gold crown. I'm going to be underground for most of this. I don't know if I'll need it. Did you make a video about the quicker hoppers? I just did that on stream. I didn't make a dedicated video on it. Put those away. I guess I can do the golden crown. It's not a bad idea to have this on, just in case we run into some, but we'll have it. Plug your phone. Can you do a tutorial on the cobblestone snow farm? When I find time, yes. Kinger, thank you for a second, Corgi. Thank you for a second. I can't pronounce that. It's a Bluetooth chest. Now putting the ender chest... Did I? Did I not? I went through the portal. I wasn't meaning to go through the portal. Distracted. What is the golden crown? It's a normal golden helmet just with a resource pack that makes it look like a crown. So, you know, as my username being Kinger, it was only natural I have a crown on, and it's just to keep piglins from messing with me. Caden, I used rails. Have a good stream, King. I'm gonna be lurking. Thank you, Towel. Thank you, Miss Towel. I should be here. Golden helmet. I know, right? How did you move the shulkers? I did that one. Delayed. Caught up. All right. I didn't fix Nightbot before stream. I was supposed to fix Nightbot before stream. Nightbot talks way too much. I don't want to mine this magma. I want to find like a big deposit of it. Yeah, shoot at me all you want. I'm gonna find like a big deposit of it on the ground. Like something like right here. And then just start working my way in. No, you're good. You guys are free to ask as many questions as you want. Just I always ask that you keep the questions Minecraft related or at least Minecraft adjacent and appropriate. Those are my only rules. Just don't ask it. Oh. Don't ask inappropriate questions and, you know, try to keep them Minecraft adjacent. Yes, this is a good vein. What I say I needed, I did the math. I need 11 stacks of this. This might go quickly. Okay, okay. It's not if I keep burning it. Not if I keep burning it, though. What are you doing right now? We are starting to work on the mob farm. It is time to build the big one. We had our little one. It's done what I needed it to do. It was a good source of XP to start, but it's time to build the... Really? There's some in here, too. It's time to build the real one for the season. So it's quite a large design. It's my own design. I tested it out in my testing world, and now it's time to build it here. And the first step of that is a little bit of resource gathering for magma blocks. A little bit. What are you doing right now? Gathering magma blocks. Redeemed posture check. I think I'm good. Paige, my mod, actually gave me a hard time about including that sticker because I'm usually pretty good with the posture check. When can we get the server? I don't know. We're aiming for mid to late February. Candy and I have a meeting with some people who are going to be helping us. Start of February. We still can't pull it off the realm. I tried today. Still can't pull it off the realm. So we're in the process of it. We're trying to figure it out for you guys. Where's another good spot? Ooh, this is a good one right here. Look at this. There we go. Meaty. Don't call out Paige. Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, I ran all my new channel currency point things for Twitch, which I've been on Twitch for a year and never set up. Don't judge me. And one of them was like a posture check because that's what Twitch recommended. I'm like, all right, I'll do a posture check, even though I'm usually pretty good. Surprised you didn't make a magma farm to turn magma creep. We talk about like building farms for a lot of items. Magma cream farms for magma blocks are so inefficient. Like the crafting recipe for a magma block is 4 magma cream. When you think of like how fast a magma cream farm, spawner farm is, that's such a bad rate. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll probably do a froglight farm at some point, so we will be able to craft these. But this is so much faster, especially when I just need a quick 11 stacks and then go. Just make a froglight farm? Yeah, no, we will do a froglight farm. Again, like I just said, I will do a froglight farm at some point. But for right now, this is the faster way of doing this. Quick 11 stacks. Savannah, thank you for the heartbeat and the popular. Doom, thank you for the heart me. When I go full screen, yeah, if you close and reopen the app and rejoin my stream, it might fix it. There's just a lot of bugs with TikTok right now. They're migrating the servers over to US-based servers. In case you guys didn't know, TikTok sold a couple nights ago. So now US owns US TikTok, and they're just migrating all over the US data and users and all that stuff over. And as a US-based streamer, all my stuff is messy and not working right. Like right now, I can't see how many people are in here. I can't see how many likes I've got. I can't see... Actually, I can see likes now, but I can't see new followers. Unless, like, when you do follow. Like, Miguel just followed. Miguel, thank you for the follow. But I can't see, like, total counts or any of my stats. So, we're waiting for it to fix. How long are you streaming for? I am streaming till about 10, or 10:30, 11. It is barely after 8 right now. So I got about 2 hours in me. I do have work in the morning, so I can't stream super late, but I should be live a good chunk of time this week because my work trip got canceled, and now y'all are stuck with me. This was a really good vein over here of magma blocks. Kinger, thank you for the roses. Hi, Savannah. Welcome in. Candy currently only streams on the weekends. He has work commitments. Yeah, Candy only streams weekends because he's a busy guy with work. I mean, I think Silver and Tan are the only full-time content creators on ClockCraft. Like, the rest of us are either, you know, students or work or, you know, have other commitments going on. So everybody on ClockCraft streams when they can stream. Like, Candy right now is traveling for work. He's streaming from a hotel. Like, when you guys see Candy's live, that's why Candy's live looks different, in case you guys were in it this weekend. Candy's streaming from a hotel right now. He's, that's how committed he is to, you know, putting out content for you guys. He is suffering through hotel Wi-Fi to stream. I'm doing great, Mac. How are you? How are you? Did your trip get canceled? Yes, trip got canceled. So you guys are stuck with me. Which is unfortunate. For those of you who have been in stream a while know that my strategy when I travel for work is to exhaust myself the day or night before so that I can sleep on the plane. So I'm running on fumes and a very day-old cup of coffee that was in my fridge. So that's why I look a little jittery. I'm on old coffee trying just so I can stream. Candy and I think, let's do some math here real quick. I needed, what I say, 11 stacks. So I definitely have more than 11 stacks in my inventory now. Because that's 8, 9, 10, 11, and change. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're pretty good. I think that's all. Hi, buddy. That's all I really needed to come here for. Thought Minecraft was in the US? What do you mean? Meg, don't do that. I'll give you one warning. Don't do that. What are you gathering it for? We are building our mega mob farm for the season. And I need a bunch of magma for it. Magma blocks. Alright, time to find our way home. I should really not waste bottles because I don't have a bottle farm yet, but I'm so used to throwing them away. Home should be this way and then back this way. Nope. Wait, yes. There should be a little white ring in the sky. There it is. Somewhere. That's where I know portal is. Might as well pick up those 2 AZ veins. I mean, I want to get started on building the actual farm today. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Angie, I can find sand, but I haven't set up a super smelter yet, so I'm still on my budget. I'm still on my budget smelter design. Actually, these go in this box because I will accumulate hundreds of thousands of netherrack by the end of the season. Alright, real quick, let's put away fighting stuff. I don't need this out, and I don't need this out. Honestly, I'll put those in there. I way overpacked potions of fire resistance. Way overpacked on those. Put that away. But I'm going to put all but 2, because it's probably important to have... Oh, I need one more. Do more just to fill it out. It's probably important to have fire resistance in the fighting box. Grab this out. Put that back in there. Grab rockets. Put my extra rockets back. Sleep real quick. Hi, Alyssa. Welcome in. I thought you were going on your trip. Trip was canceled. Trip was canceled. I'm here. Are you going to finish building the farm today? Probably not, Chavez. It's probably going to take me a couple streams to build it. Like I said, it's a big farm, and I only have a couple hours to stream. So we'll at least get it started today. We'll get it done this week, but it's probably not going to be a one stream and done. Last night's stream was very much a one and done stream because I was planning to, you know, be gone. So I wanted to get as much done as I could before being gone, and I needed to, I wanted to have a nice amount of videos, or video duration for you guys while I was gone. Turns out, sorry for those of you who are planning to catch up on the 8-hour stream from yesterday, but I'm still here. I'm live tonight. How'd the shop go? Went well. Shop's all done. It works great. We've made 15 diamonds, and then I ended up selling all my diamonds, so pretty well. Can you show me the shop? I am working on something else tonight. I will put out a video on the shop at some point. Probably that'll be the next video I make is a shop video. Well, we're here. I'm gonna get the leaves. ClockCraft got me back into Minecraft so far and enjoying world. Awesome, Chewy. Awesome. I love hearing that. There's 2 compliments every Minecraft creator loves to hear. One, it might sound weird, but it's, hey, you're great background noise. I mean, that's any other streamer might take that as an insult. Any other game streamer, like, oh, you're not actually watching me play? Now, Minecraft streamers, we love hearing we're background noise. And the other one is that you got me back into Minecraft. Have a great night, Mac. Thank you for coming in. How much is a shulker box? 2 diamonds. The same price as last season. 2 diamonds. That's the same price as last season. Zoli, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But I only have stone tools and I fall in a cave and it leads me to the warden. Then you might want to find a different cave. How do you get odd if you have 2 per each? I think somebody overpaid or underpaid, but it's on the honor system, so I don't know who overpaid or underpaid. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Alyssa, thank you for the follow. Bedrock, yes. So, it was a weird amount. What I think happened, I'll be real with you, I think somebody took the shulker out of the drop chest, and they sorted diamonds into the drop chest, because it confused the copper golems. And as we know, as cute as copper golems are, they are not super reliable, so I don't know if having them as the employees in my shop that handles diamonds. So probably just they got mixed up somewhere, and somebody took extra diamonds back from the shop. Take it as somebody gave me a tip. Yes, that's a good way of putting it. Somebody gave me a tip. Hi. Mac, thank you for the heart me. Ecom, thank you for the heart me. Are you still going to do a video on how you did the shulker farm? I think I have a fix for it. I am not going to do a video on the shulker farm until I know it's safe to run. I think I know how to fix it. I just need to test it, and I haven't tested it between, last night and tonight because I was planning to, be gone all week. So I will find some time during the week, this week, or maybe this weekend to take another stab at that farm. And then if I get it working reliably and can, AFK it overnight, then I'll put a tutorial out. Can you give me an idea to build? Just build a cow statue. Build a cow statue. One of my mods has been trying to get people in my chat to build a cow statue for 2 years. So, cow statue. Probably an accident. Could be an accident. Alright. We're going to need a ton of leaves, so this is a perfect plan. I don't think I'm going to flatten this yet. I'm just going to build up high enough that it doesn't interfere. Oh, I hate that I have birch leaves. That's super annoying. I am not on that account right now, and I am getting this account's notifications on my personal account right now. Oh, we love a good TikTok bug. What is the plan for this stream? We are starting the mob farm today. If I can get the floor in and start building the levels, I would be happy. I've never seen naked trees. Oh, we'll cut them down after. I'm gonna get 6 what are these things called? 6 shears worth of leaves, and then I will go and cut the trees down. I'm just trying to get these because we do need a lot of them as part of this farm. You missed a leaf on a tree? It doesn't matter. I will go back and get it if I missed it. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Mr. B, you're gonna lose your tree home over here. Is there any use for Soak Touch on a... Yes. I, later on in the season, in a couple weeks, when we get our villagers maxed out, I will make a fortune farming tool and a Soak Touch farming tool, and that will be my main way of getting leaves and stuff later on in the season, because the durability lasts forever. My OCD is making me want to throw a desk at you. I'm sorry, Mr. Banana, I'm sorry. I will cut these down in a second. I'm just... Like I said, I have one more set of shears to go through on picking up these leaves, and then we're just going to cut all these trees down anyway. Are you glad TikTok will be owned by the U.S. or companies in the U.S.? I am indifferent. I'm glad that TikTok is sticking around. I mean, I was very, very sick of the, are we losing TikTok? Is TikTok sticking around? What are you doing on TikTok? It is what it is. Social media is social media. Pros and cons to all of it. I am not in the know enough to... make a, uniform decision or even, say my opinion to you guys. I will say this, it doesn't really change much for me. I'm still gonna hang out with you guys a couple nights a week and stream and play Minecraft. As long as I don't lose the ability to do that, then I'm fine. Jamie, thank you for the follow. You know, as long as I can still, you know, put on some sweatpants and hang out. Altree, I am currently cutting down and getting a bunch of leaves because we're building my, I don't have a fancy name for it. I don't really want to use mega, but I'm building a very, very, very large mob farm. And I need all these leaves as part of it, and then it's going to go above this area. The whole desk is wild. Actually, I don't know if I can build this in this corner now that I'm realizing this is a river biome. This is probably not going to work here. We might get drowned in the farm. Hi, Burn. Welcome in. Jamie, thank you for the follow. Might need to find Royal Mob Farm. Well, I'm building Royal Labs on everything. Oh, that's going to be super annoying. Where else can I put it? I mean, we got to still cut all this down. I wanted it to be, let's see here. We can probably do the big crop farms in this corner. We'll go check the other corner over there. Or we put it right in the middle of the base. Are you making mob farms? Why not Trident Witch? We'll get to those melting faces. First of all, Trident farms must be built over the ocean. I could probably build a drown farm in this corner, but I don't exactly have optimal rates, so we'll probably do that one over the ocean. Witch farm, I have not found a witch hut yet. Mob farm because I need a ton of gunpowder and bones for other farms I want to do in the season. Do you play anything else? K's, not really. I only have a couple nights a week where I can, you know, sit down, detach, and play video games. And my favorite game is Minecraft, and Minecraft's the only game I really stream, so it doesn't give me a lot of motivation to play other games. Every once in a great while, like once every couple of weeks, I'll rock some Apex. Usually that's the start of the season. I'll hit Diamond and then call it. Work trip got canceled. Work trip got canceled. Miss Jess, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Gerald, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so doesn't really make a difference to me. Can you give me tips on how to beat the Ender Dragon? If it's your first time beating the Ender Dragon, being over-geared is not a bad decision. Having extra gear you might not need is always better than not having enough gear. I recommend a good bow, a good set of armor, a water bucket, and some dirt blocks to pillar up to knock out the end crystals. Hi, Saul. Welcome in. All right, let's go real quick. Evaluate what the other corners look like. I gotta find a new spot for this. Hi, Trash. Welcome in. Bro, took your advice making a bamboo farm and optimize it with bone meal. Now have emeralds. Awesome, Drusky. Are you running a scaffolding spawn platforms on the mega farm? No, Matt. So the plan for this season is all of my farms, all of my base, all of my villagers are going to be in one area. What's up, Paige? King, why can't you put a farm here? River biome. So river biomes have decreased spawns, and this farm will extend over the river, and it'll be slower than I want it to be. Honestly, I'm probably going to put it right here. Like this, I'll probably put it right here now. So we're going to have to cut down these trees, but I think this is now the best spot. Hi, Don. Welcome in. Because it's almost 40 by 40. So right here. Actually, it doesn't look... I don't mind that. And then we'll build probably the big towers in this corner. More leaves? No, we're just going to cut this down. No. We're just going to mark out a section that's so it's not over the rivers, 40 by 40, find the center, and then go up and build. I'm not going to bother saving the leaves for this. Are you going to build something? Yes. So the idea, I am going to make all of my farms pretty this season. We're going to have like 20 farms, 30 farms in this area alone, and they're all going to be big farms. I want to go all out with my redstone this season. With that being said, they're also going to be wrapped and made pretty. I need to build all the farms first. Once they're all built and producing, then I will go back and wrap them. So for right now, all of the farms we build are going to be big and kind of ugly and exposed. Once they get, done, then I'm going to come back and wrap them. Basically, the plan is build everything, flatten everything, make everything pretty. No, Matt. Basically, it's a juiced up, steroided version of that one. About 2,000 blocks away. That's the idea. What farm is the one with the composters? This one right here is a TNT cobble farm. It's out of TNT right now because it made all the cobblestone I needed for right now. Josh, it's a resource pack that changes the look of redstone just to clean it up a little bit. I do a lot with redstone, and organizing it more makes a big difference for me. You change how streams look? Oh no, Zach, it's completely bugged. TikTok is completely bugged. The good news is Twitch and YouTube look like Twitch and YouTube always look. Makes sense, yeah. The idea, get all the big farms built, get them working, get them outputting, get everything flattened, and then go back and make the whole area pretty. You have any tips for playing the same world without getting unmotivated? Christine, if you were struggling to stay motivated, you should set yourself a long-term goal. So don't say like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, beat the dragon, or maybe that is a stretch goal for you. Find something that will take you time to do. This is Bedrock Sleep. Find something that'll take you time to do and then work towards it. If you have just like a simple goal, like if your goal is, like, this is not me being sarcastic, but if you play Minecraft and you go in, you build a house, you get some farms, you get some armor, and then you're bored of the game, maybe give yourself a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe say, okay, in this world, I'm going to defeat the Ender Dragon, which some people have never defeated the Ender Dragon, and that's a good goal for them. Or maybe your goal should be, you know, going and, you know, collecting all the music discs. Giving yourself something other than just beat the dragon, build a house to work towards makes a huge difference. I didn't lose it, Moldy. That was done on Season 1. We're on Season 2. So myself and the other members of ClockCraft spent 22 months on that world, and then back on December, I should know the last day, but I don't know off the top of my head, back in December 21st, we decided to wrap up Season 1 and start Season 2. So myself and the other members of ClockCraft are now on to Season 2, so we're now all on this world together for the next 2 years, and we're going to build a whole bunch of cool stuff in this world. Also, you guys can't see it, but it is driving me crazy. TikTok Live Studio keeps flashing, and it's driving me nuts. Stranger Things or Squid Game? Well, I've never seen Stranger Things, so I'm going to go Squid Game. Kinger, did you get that Shulker farm working? Yeah, Shulker farm's working phenomenally. It just kills you. Is this the guy that's going to build the cow? We'll have it done tonight. Go for it, Falco. My world tried making every mob farm, now making bigger fishing farms, going for a glass trading hall with 40 villagers so I can fill a shulker of glass at a time. Hell yeah. Wow, this is a big tree. We'll save that one to the end. I thought you were moving the farm area. I am. This is a different area. So instead of building it, it's 40 by 40. The farm is 40 by 40, by the way, but it's just tall. Instead of building it over there, I'm building it right here. So this isn't a river biome. This is a flower forest biome. Work trip get canceled? Work trip got canceled. Also, this farm is not going to rely on trident killers, so I don't have to worry about taking random critical damage every 30 seconds. Robert, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Break that. Go here. Go up there. It's bad for business. Buy tridents. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna do a lot of farms that require a lot of tridents until I build my drown farm, and then I'll have more tridents than I know what to do with. Robert, thank you for the follow. I saw you join. I know you're in my chat, but I'll still say hey. I got 19 iron. Can I make a full set? If you're counting armor and tools, no. I think it's 32 for armor and tools. I KPI to make red, green. Something along the lines of that. I can't talk too much about what I do for work because I do have an NDA not to openly discuss my job on stream. I can say what I do. Can't say like where I go for work, you know, what specific companies I work with, stuff like that. How's the world going? It's going great, Sets. It's going great. You need, yeah, 20, yeah, that's what I thought. It's 32 iron for armor and tools. I need an efficiency 5 axe here, essentially, so I can insta-mine this stuff. What's the easiest way to get a trident? I mean, easiest way is a trident farm, but you gotta build the trident farm. However, if you just want to, like, go get a trident, looting 3 and, you know, swimming. What project we're working on now? We are going to start building the big mob farm for the season. So I gotta remove this little guy, or that little guy. It's pretty, actually, that farm is way more efficient than I thought it was going to be. I told you guys not to build that one, but honestly, that might not be a bad one to copy. It's way faster than I expected. Anyways, I need to build my season-long mob farm, the big one. Is Storm in here? Stormy, thank you for the heart, me. Did I fix the Shulker farm? No, I haven't done any work with the Shulker farm. I wasn't supposed to be here today. I was supposed to be gone for my trip and not back till Friday, so I did not plan on working on that farm. I will probably work on it either like one night this week or more than likely this weekend. If I get it working this weekend, then I'll put a tutorial out on it. Paige, thank you for the new here, the football and the trumpet and the helmet. When do you stream? I have a stream schedule. Mushroom cow, good enough? I'm sure Paige would love a mushroom cow. Ice. Normally, Ice, thank you for the follow. Normally a couple nights a week. And I have my stream schedule in my Discord. I just started that sentence over like 4 times. But this week I was supposed to be gone on a work trip. Like I was gone all last week. Did one stream Saturday night, and then I was supposed to be gone all week this week. And now I'm not, so I don't really know what my schedule is going to be. I'm just going to, for this week at least, I'm just going to try to kind of figure it out as we go along. I like the helmet. Thank you. That was from my Halloween costume this year. I was supposed to be dressed up as my Minecraft skin, which is the 2013 PS3 Battle of the Beasts Spartan skin. The costume that I got was absolute garbage, ripped almost instantly, and the helmet that they sent me, instead of being gold and red, it was black and red, so it was just an all-around fail. All-around fail for Halloween this year. But the helmet's cool, and now it's on a lamp, and it's a little bit of stream stuff. And yes, I tried to make it better and just destroyed it. Oh, you guys will be proud of me. I went down a upgrading Five Nights or Freddy's or Squid Game. I have somebody in my chat who will bite my head off right now, and one of my good friends. If I don't say Five Nights at Freddy's, she might attack me. So I'm gonna go with Five Nights at Freddy's over Squid Game. She might hunt me down and attack me if I don't pick Five Nights at Freddy's over Squid Game. It also barely fit my head. That is also true. Towel is, in fact, lurking in here. I thought you were leaving. I was, Gabriel. My trip got canceled because of the weather. So you guys are stuck with me. Elaine, I know. She will find me. Towel is streaming right now? Okay, perfect. She might not know. She might not know. And even if you guys go wrap me out to her, I have the Twitch clip saying that I did say Five Nights at Freddy's. What is my favorite holiday? Favorite holiday? Probably, I mean, if you'd ask me in college, it was St. Patty's Day. I mean, St. Patty's Day was the bomb, which is such a cop-out answer. However, my favorite holiday now, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, those are all good. I don't think you can beat Thanksgiving. It's just a whole day dedicated to my mom and my sister's cooking, and it's just, spending the day with family, and the food is so, so good. I gotta say that probably Thanksgiving is my #1 holiday. All good, Liberty, all good. Do you use any texture packs? I do. Pin video top of my TikTok profile. I also forgot to fix the check-in reward for Twitch. I need to fix that one too. I don't think I can do that in the middle of the stream though. Are you gonna have a main house or base area? So this is my main area sets. So the idea for the season is normally this is my main base, this is my storage, this is my main base, my storage base, this is where my villages are, it's its own base. My industrial area is its own base, my starter base is its own base. Now, they're all gonna be here. So that's my starter base, and I might do my main base over there, which would be like storage. This is my mob farm. These are all my farms. Basically, this whole area, instead of doing individual areas, it's all gonna be together. How do you feel about the Rams and Seahawks game? I watched for a while, and then I had to dip out. I am sad that the Rams lost for my dad, but it was a better game than the Patriots Chargers game. I understand that the weather was bad, but can we all admit that that game was, just so awful to watch? Nicole, Thanksgiving is a U.S. holiday. It's the celebration of, it's like the first feast. I don't know how accurate it is. There's probably people in chat are going to educate me that it's fake and all this stuff, but it's celebrating, the first feast of the Pilgrims and the Indians when, the U.S. or America was discovered or found or something. Basically a day you get together with your family, you all sit around the table. You have really good food. There's always some family drama that makes it spicy, and then you watch football and you watch a big parade with giant floats. Pats or Seahawks? I gotta go Patriots. Patriots are my team, guys. Not a huge Patriots fan, but you know, gotta say it's the Pats. Have you played Arc Raiders? I have not played any Arc Raiders. I probably won't get Arc Raiders, unless I get like a message from their devs saying like, hey, I know you're a Minecraft streamer, but do you want to try Arc Raiders? I am way too involved with Season 2 of ClockCraft right now. There's so much to do, and I'm so excited to play this new season that I don't want to have any other games on my horizon. The only other game I'm gonna be playing is in 16 days, 17 days, Season 28 of Apex comes out, and I don't miss season openers of Apex. So that'll be the only other game I play for a little while. I'll hit Diamond and Ranked, and then I probably won't play Apex until the split, and then hit Diamond and Ranked again, and bounce it back. Beatrix, welcome in. Are you streaming Apex? I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, you guys asked for an Apex stream, and then I stream Apex, and everybody asks where Minecraft is, so... We'll see. We'll see. You look small today. I've been messing with my camera, trying to find, like, the best settings. Like, I was streaming at 4K with my webcam, and it was messing up all of, like, the timings. So I changed it, and it zoomed me out, and then I zoomed way in, and it was way too zoomed in and grainy, because it's only in 1920 now, so it was like, I'm just trying to find that happy medium spot with my camera. Thank you, Uncle. Am I going to stream Apex? Again, maybe. Maybe I'll do an Apex stream in the future. Again, the only thing with Apex is every time I stream Apex, I'll have about, I'll have a good number of people in stream, but everybody in stream will be like, hi, Kinger, where's Minecraft? Without fail. Oh, everybody asked for Apex. The poll was, 100 votes for Apex. Everybody comes into chat asking for Minecraft. Is this Hytale? This is Lego Indiana Jones. Yeah, TikTok's all bugged to hell right now. It's all super, super bugged. All right, we need to mark out a 40 by 40 area. Right? Actually, no, I might be wrong. I don't know how big this area is going to be. Well, let's start building. Grab this. Let me go live on Instagram. Instagram keeps giving me notifications like, you can now stream with us. This isn't Hello Kitty. Like, it canceled. Everything got canceled. Whole trip got canceled. I probably can just map this in my brain without having to actually lay this out. We're gonna need a lot of scaffolding to start. So, I want a piece of red wool, or red glass. We're gonna need to mark the center point. Good answer. I would definitely see this as Hello Kitty Island Adventure. See? Told you guys. It's a go-to game. You gotta get it. One of these boxes has regular glass in it. Those are glass panes. Glass. That's not enough to though. Glass box. Is there regular glass in here? There is. Perfection. I need red glass. I just need a... Perfect. A thing of red glass. Good. This is Lego Star Wars. Pay anything for the follow. You sure this isn't Roblox? There's another game I will probably never, ever, ever play. I realize how many trees there are around here. Alright. So, I think... Oh, we gotta cut that tree down. We'll do that in a second. I think this is gonna be home. This is gonna be our center point right here. I need to go down to... It's gonna sound weird, but eventually this whole area is gonna be leveled to 63. So I need to go up 16 from 63, which is right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right here. And now I need leaves and my magma just to mark it for now. Just marking my layers for now. Why is there so much? There shouldn't be an echo. There shouldn't be. Nope. That might just be on your end, Gage. Alright. So this is going to be the floor. And then I need to go up 28 from here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So right here will be center. Perfection, center. And then I think if I did this right, 28 plus 16 is 44. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Nope. Nope. This glass doesn't go here. Not yet. Nope. I need to pick that back up. I want to make sure if I do this right the first time, it'll do a lot less heartache later. Did they go down in the hole? Where did those go? 7. I'm missing 1. And of course, it's going to be impossible to see because it's red, borderless stained glass. Where did it go? It's going to be on that one leaf block. Yep, there it is. Okay. So what I say, this was 28. We're just going to mark this one with snow. What are you making? This is going to be my new mob farm for the season. It's going to be quite large. So I have to make sure I mark it off right. 28 blocks, in case you guys didn't know, is the fall damage of a witch, and still gives the witch time to die on magma. Anything lower than that, and when they fall, they won't die on impact. So that's why I'm marking off 28. So this is 28, and now I need to go up to 44. So this is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Actually, this is too much. Because I need them to not die. Let's cut it down to... What do I want to cut it down to? 238. So 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. This will be the spawn level. All right, there we go. My TikTok just went splat. I'm here now. Welcome to this side. Dude has 5 monitors to look at chat. I have 2, or I have 3. I've got 2 ones right here, but then I have an auxiliary monitor over here for Twitch and YouTube. I have Twitch and YouTube chat right here in front of me. However, I have such a bad habit of looking at this screen because this is where like Twitch overlay is and where the YouTube overlay is, and also the chats are over here. So I can totally see TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch chat right in front of me, but for whatever reason, my brain goes, I'm going to look over there. All right. That should be what I needed to do. Yes. So that's the fall platform, that's the base platform, and then it goes up higher. Got it. Randy Brain thinks. Sweet, let's cut this tree down. Get out of my way. Is that orange glass? It's red glass. Red glass. Again, this farm isn't going to be pretty. It's going to be practically built, but when we're done, you know, when it's time, when we wrap it, then I will make it pretty. So if you look at this and go, wow, King, that's a really ugly looking farm. Why is so much of it snow? It's because I'll decorate it after it's built. Hi, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Somebody followed. Falco, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Jackson and Peyton, thank y'all for the follow. Welcome in. I wish I could see my TikTok stats, but beggars can't be choosers. All right, put this away. Put that away. Steven, thank you for the follow. Teddy, thank you for the follow. Put all this in here for now. All right. Time to map this out. So, grab the leaves right here. These are going to be our leaf buddies. 3 leads. I wonder if he's selling anything good here. What do you got for me? Nothing. How's your day been? Kai, other than my trip getting canceled and all of that shenanigans, it's been good. It's been good. Real quick, just grab these. So, let me grab the snow. Here's some bedrock lore for you guys. Mobs cannot spawn within 16 blocks of you. So I need to go out. I should have grabbed smooth stone for this because that's usually my mapping block. You're at 4%. Go charge your phone. Go charge your phone. I wish we still had the charge your phone emote. How's your day been? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. All right. So we need to go out. This is going to be where the AFK in the farm, which is why the square is red. I want it to be within range of this. So 16 out from each side of the red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right there. Yes, Matt. Looting is a problem because you use trident killers, and I'll take thorns damage. So this is just maximum spawn rate, drop and die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What's up, Kinger? It's going great, Knight. How are you? It is going great. I hope you're doing well. Big mob farm. Yes, big ass mob farm. I think it's nighttime. I can go sleep. What are you building? Connor, this is going to be my mob farm for the season. Eventually, I will wrap it and make it pretty, but it is going to be pretty ugly today. Alright, I need to do the same thing below. Yeah, Matt, it's, on hard mode, mobs spawn with Thorn's armor on, and then they'll kill you if you go AFK too long. Grab another stack of this. Yeah, leaves are good. What is that other farm? So that's a cobblestone farm right there. And then there's a snow farm over there. That's a mob farm, but that's my early game one. That one's getting torn out once this one is built. Break this. I don't need to see that that's there anymore. All right, 16 out here. That's 1. Did my flag get canceled? Yes, it did. I don't know why I wasn't just using stack math. That should be 48. And this will be 32. And then this will be 16. Snow is crazy. We have over 2 feet of snow. King, would a regen beacon be able to counter thorns? Yes. You could probably counter it with regen and resistance if you wanted to. For me, I don't care. We're just going to do max drop spawn rate. More or less, this farm is going to be the design that I can leave running for like 2 days. Am I flying out tomorrow? No, Max. My trip is canceled completely. Trip is canceled completely. All right. So yeah, here's a little bit of bedrock knowledge for you. Mobs spawn between 16 and 44 blocks away from you. Like it's a spawning sphere, right? So more or less when I'm standing here, mobs can't spawn any closer than beyond that pole in all directions. So I'm going to basically build a bunch of spawn platforms on that side, a bunch of spawn platforms on that side, and that side, so that it maximizes all of the spawn space around me, and then they're going to fall down and die down there. And the lowest... didn't I mark it? The lowest I can go with spawn platforms underneath me is right here, because it's, witches take 22, or witches need 28 blocks of fall damage to die to magma. So if I were to build this, like, one lower, the witches will fall and have enough time to drink a fire res potion, and they won't die, and it's super annoying to deal with that. Bedrock skeletons, I think, have a range of 16. Oh, yeah, Kels. I mean, his villagers... Tel and I are right next to each other. I don't know if you guys can see it. I should make a telescope, but do you see that pole that's right above the top of my cursor over there? That is the edge of where I'm planning to build, and then Tel's villager trading hall is right there. Tel and I are, like, right next to each other. I'm planning on having a fence line that runs there. Tel and I are very, very close. Please tell him in his stream that is what I'm planning to be the corner of my area. So yeah, Tel and I are going to see each other. With this being this range, I want to make this 18 out. Just because I don't want the skeletons to be able to engage me. So come here. I want another block that I can just count out easy as 2. It's gonna be weird to kind of a waste of deep slate for this, but I want to make sure everything is mapped correctly first. We'll use these as our extensions. We should probably build a pool area so we can have stuff. Okay. So then the first platform goes 2 blocks out beyond this. Are we? Blitzo, I'm doing all my counting right now, so it's perfect timing for you to be here. And then 1, 2, off the edge. Can you guys see why I waited to build this farm until I had an Elytra? I did not want to be this high up in the air. You can have the mob farms on a dripstone unalive. I can, Roger, but hopper minecarts struggle to pull mobs through pull drops through dripstone, so I can't use dripstone and have it reliable. I'm gonna use a laze to collect items. So if you guys saw how the Shulker farm collection system is designed, this one's gonna be nearly identical. All right, so those are built 2 out. So I need to go grab my fire res potions because now I'm gonna build 5 out with magma for each of these. And I'm gonna build the kill platform first, because once we start building the platforms, they're going to start spawning. And I need to make sure they die. I won't be collecting drops yet, but we need fire res potions because I'm going to burn my toesies. Yeah. Pizza, and I guess Corbin, and I guess Sack, this is a mob farm, or it's going to be. How high is it? It's 40 blocks up from the bottom platform. So bedrock mobs won't spawn within... I need a better collection for this. They won't spawn within 44 blocks of... Oop. Lily, thank you for the follow. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Or Little Crow, thank you for the follow. Like last year's raid farm. Kinda? Yes. So it's 16 from down there, because that's where the floor is eventually going to be. And then 40 up from right here. So it gives plenty of space. Best XP farm, probably a... well, if you want the cheaty ones, probably the, like the Armadillo XP one, or the Allay XP one, or the Silverfish one. But if you, like, want one that I think is not too cheaty, I think the, I'm struggling for words, I apologize. Gold Farm, portal-based Gold Farm. Alright. Put this stuff away in here. That can go in there. I need all of our magma now. How long are you on stream today? I'm going till 10:30, 11. It is almost 9 o'clock. I have work in the morning, so I can't stay up indefinitely tonight. We definitely will not finish this farm tonight. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can, but this won't be done tonight. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Just make a warden farm. All right. Now I need to go out 5 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm not burning 5. Perfect. That's a portal-based gold farm. You can use portal flickering on bedrock to infinitely spawn piglins, zombie piglins, and then kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you building? This is a mob farm. Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chocolate is acquired. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now to make a giant square. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Twisted, thank you for the heart me. Blitzel, thank you for the heart me. If you were to build a golden egg, where would I put it? In this base? Probably above the trading hall, once we build the trading hall. Fire resistance. Did you figure out how the Shulker farm killed you? Not yet, Jordan. I wasn't supposed to be here today. I was supposed to be traveling for work. So I haven't done any work on that farm to see why it killed me. Could also crouch. I could also crouch. I could also get Frostwalker boots. There's a lot of other ways to do this, but I had the potions. I'm going to use the potions. What are you building? Damien, this is going to be a very, very, very large mob farm when it is done. Are you bridging like that? On Bedrock, you can bridge in front of you. Yes, I am, Ash. Are we lined up? We are. Sweet. I can probably also count to 16. No, we're not. One more. But like early on, I don't have Swift Sneak yet. I have done no Ancient City raiding. I am not gonna lie, I'm kind of copping out on Ancient City raiding. I'm waiting for one of the other members to go start selling Swift Sneak, and I will pay diamonds for Swift Sneak. Have you ever built on the nether roof? No, because I've been a lifelong Bedrock player. I have played on Java survival series, or not survival worlds, with like my buddies from college, but they didn't take it too seriously, so we didn't have a nether hub, so we didn't really do much with actually building in the on the nether roof. I would hate to be crouched without swift sneak. It's slow. Diesel yelled at you. Diesel, what'd you do? What did you do? Is this going to be hard to cover up? No, I don't think so. I'll just, when I do build the cover up for it, I just got to make sure that it's... spawn proof inside its cover up. This is not going to be a pretty looking farm at the start. You don't look small anymore. I did not change anything on my camera settings. It's the last person who came in. What farm is this? This is a general mob farm, or it will be when it's done. This is going to be my main source of gunpowder and bones and rotten flesh, and arrows and all of the stuff that goes with it. You wear Frostwalker boots, you don't need to... I know, I don't have Frostwalker right now. We're only a couple weeks into the world, and I have not done anything with villagers yet. I wanted to get some farms out of the way. I got incredibly lucky with just like general enchanting and end rating, so I have a pretty decent set of starter gear. So I haven't had a need to go raiding, or to go deal with villagers. So instead of, normally I would do villagers before doing all of this. Instead, I'm doing all of this and then going back and doing villagers. Major mob farm and world, it's amazing. That one's pretty good. It is better than I expected. I know when I was building it, I was preaching, hey guys, don't build this. I'll teach you how to build a better one. Not gonna lie, for the amount of commitment that one took, it works pretty great. It works pretty great. I wasn't super sold on it, but it's done everything we needed it to do all so far. You just burn yours. Normally I would just burn them too, but just clogs up your sorting system. I also will be able to get fire resistance potions and potions of health from this farm. Because when the witches fall, they'll burn their toes and they'll drink a fire res potion and they'll die before they get fire res off. So this has a chance to drop fire res or drop instant health as the witches are dying, which will be super nice. You're gonna make a moss farm again? We're gonna make every farm. We're gonna need a very large moss farm. Gonna build a very large pale moss farm. We're gonna build a wolf farm. This season is all about way overdone industrial sized farms and then turning around and making them pretty. Game name, this is Spyro's Last Adventures. You and Towel are both building farms? Probably. ClockCraft is way more industrial this season. I think I'm not taking all the credit for it, but I'm going to say that I was able to do all I could do last season because of all the farms I built. So I feel like ClockCraft, I may have rubbed off on ClockCraft a little bit on being more industrial this season. What is the code? It's a private world, Angel. Aiden, this is going to be my mob farm for the season. We built that little one over there that's kept us pretty well stocked up so far, but this is going to be the main one once it's done. How am I doing on fire res? 2 minutes, so plenty of time. Do I have TikTok? No, this is Instagram Reels. Are you going to make a tutorial on that farm? I might do a tutorial on that little guy. As far as this big farm, this will serve as the tutorial. This will serve as the tutorial for the big one. When did the stream start? An hour and 20... We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. Damn. We're going for a minute. So this season is Farmtopia. So Farmtopia's goal with the big farms, it was purely build a farm for everything. They weren't optimal. They weren't overly large. It was purely, okay, this technically counts as a farm. I'm checking it off the farm. Am I out? Did I not get enough? Oh, I didn't factor in doing the corners. I didn't factor in doing the corners. You know what? That is not the end of the world because they're not going to be falling on the corners anyway. I was putting those in purely for symmetry. Here, I have a fire resistance potion going right now. I got fire res going right now. What are you building? This is going to be my general mob farm for the season. I know. It's because I didn't. I have a good question. What's your question? What is your question, Paige? Hi, Fear. Do you stream on Gmail? I have Streamlabs Ultra. I could stream on like 9 different platforms, but you guys bury me on 3. I don't know if I could survive 9. Do you have Frostwalker? You can walk on magma. Yes. Now we need leaves. If your app is being weird on TikTok, close your app and reopen it. So, Kyler, streaming on TikTok is a very unique streaming experience because it's a constant cycle of brand new people. Like, every repeat question I get is a new viewer. Or, like, I'm not saying every... Oh, excuse me, not everyone, but pretty much every repeat question is a new viewer. Somebody who hasn't seen my stream before. All they know is, hey, this guy's playing Minecraft. I like Minecraft. He's building something cool. I want to ask about what he's building. So no, I don't get frustrated or bored of the repeat questions. In fact, when people ask for tips about streaming on TikTok, the biggest one I give them is get used to answering 1,000 repeat questions a stream. The more repeat questions you get on stream on TikTok, the better your stream is doing. That's a good way to like judge how your TikTok stream is doing. The more repeat questions you're getting, the better your stream is doing. So this, I already answered that one. This one's too long. Cut that off. Very true. Twitch and other more are like repeat viewers. Yeah. So I do Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube all at the same time. I get new viewers on Twitch and YouTube, but usually the people who are hanging out over there are like people who like found me on TikTok and then migrated over to the Twitch stream because TikTok streams can be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of comments going by, you know, it's busy. So at least that's what actually, I want to test something here. This is for all 3 platforms. Type 1 in chat if you have been here since season 1 of ClockCraft. 2 in chat if you joined us at the start of season 2. 3 in chat if this is your first stream here. So 1 if you started in season 1, 2 if you joined in season 2, 3 if this is your first stream here. Three, Katie, 1, Kira, shut up. 116, 1-ish, 2. Yeah, so like when I see right here, like on my list, I'm getting a few 3s here and there. I'm getting a good chunk of 3s on TikTok. I've only gotten 1 3 on Twitch, and they're all 1s and 2s on Twitch and YouTube. So TikTok, bunch of new viewers. There's a bunch of regulars in here too, but a bunch of new viewers. Twitch and YouTube are people who have been here for a little while. So that's like the what's the word test or the litmus test is, like I said, you know, you guys can watch wherever you want to watch, but that's the balance out. Talented, thank you for the new year. Elizabeth, thank you for the heart me. Talented, thank you for the heart me. And then welcome in. Sorry. Almost done with the villagers, your trading hall. You got it. Dealing with villagers sucks. Been here since the world before season 1. Been here since Farmtopia. What are you building? This is a general mob farm, or it will be when it's done. We love new friends, but we love the regulars. No, I love all you. You guys are awesome. I am incredibly lucky to have the community I have. Whether you've been here in my whole 2 years since I started streaming, or this is your first stream here. You know, I am very lucky to have the community I have. You guys are awesome. You yelling? Yapping? Try Frostwalker boots. I don't have a villager trading hall yet. Swift, thank you for the follow. Scarlet, thank you for the follow. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Kyler, thank you for the follow. Been here since the pumpkin build of season 1. You mean the tequila stream? And we could never do that again. No, that stream is demonetized and restricted as hell. We played music on that stream. We were doing pickup lines on that stream. We can never do that one again. You see your comments, Coco? I see that one. How far does this mob farm work? Well, we got to build the platforms up there. This is just the killing floor because I need the mobs to die while I'm building it. I don't want to unleash a bunch of them all at once. Is this Bedrock or Java? This is Bedrock Edition. Cake, thank you for the heart meat. Welcome in. I still remember my first stream was the passive mob farm from season 1. You mean the farm that killed like 3 cows in the entirety of the season, and then we tore it out and built something else there? Still look like you're strengthening, coach. Cool. I'm assuming that's cool. I mean, I loved my strength and conditioning coaches. They were awesome, so I hope that's a compliment. I hope that's a compliment, at least. King, that's going to be massive. We are not skimping on farms this season. That is one of the whole doctrines of my take for season 2 is we are not skimping on farms. Raid, it is a private world. I appreciate your interest, but it is a private world. How do you automatically reload a specific block? All right, I'm going to teach you some unknown, super, super awesome Minecraft tech, right? Like, this is like nobody knows what this tech is. Nightbot, I swear to God, if you keep stacking messages. You see this block right here? This is smooth stone. It's nice and pretty. It's nice and pretty, right? Aubrey, thank you for the follow. You can see that I have smooth stone in my inventory. When I click on this smooth stone block, it takes that stack of smooth stone out of my inventory and puts it into my hand. That is called pick block. That has been in the game since the Xbox 360 PS3 days of the game. That is probably one of the least known Minecraft features ever. That has been in the game since Xbox 360 and PS3. Yeah, I gotta get Nightbot to calm down. It has been in the game 5 ever. And just nobody knows about it because it's one of those things like you don't know about until you learn about it, but once you have it, you'll never not play with it. Does it work on Java? It works on everything. You can do that on your phone, you can do that on your tablet, you can do that on your Switch, your PlayStation, your Xbox, Java, Bedrock, Apple. If you play on Apple, there's a few Apple Minecraft players out there. Sarah, thank you for the heart buffs. This is going to be my mob farm once it gets up and running. No, don't delete Nightbot's comments. I'll fix it. I like Nightbot's comments. I mean, I put them in there for a reason. Saying, hey, join the Discord, and then, hey, you can use Nightbot if you want, kind of deal. I like that those comments are in there. I just need to find the happy medium with Nightbot so that it stops just sending out hundreds of messages. Nathan, I woke up, packed my bags, went to the airport. My flight got delayed, and then my boss texted me canceling the trip. And then I came home, got some stuff done, and now I'm live. This will be 2 tall mobs, so creepers, skeletons, zombies, spiders, witches. The only thing this farm really won't have anything to do with, pillagers will actually spawn on this farm too, occasionally. The only farm that won't directly spawn in here are endermen. Yes, Coca. You have to work the rest of the week? Yep, nope, it's just a normal work week for me now. It's, 8 to 4, get home, lift, get done my lift, shower, eat something, go live. So we're back on what a normal stream week would be. Wildland, on Bedrock Edition, you can place blocks in front of you like that. Nathan, I am not allowed to use my company card until I actually travel. So, like, when I'm at the airport, if I want food before my flight out, I have to use my own personal card. But once I'm traveling, then I can use it. Like, that is the rule, right? Like, if you have a flight, you should eat before your flight. My company's not going to pay for me to eat on here. Apple. I like Apple phones and tablets, and I go Windows for everything else. I do not like Apple computers. I do have a Apple Studio just for video editing, but I don't like it. The only thing that computer gets used for is Studio. But everything else is Windows. Like, I am not a fan of Apple computers. I had a MacBook Air in college for all of, 3 months. And I hated it. So I went and I ended up giving it back and getting a big, bulky beast that's over there. And I need to fix an old HP laptop that was not a gaming laptop, but it might as well have been because it was loud with its fans. How tall are you? RJ, I used to be 6'1". Now I'm only 6 feet tall because I blew my left knee out 3 times and I've lost an inch. So I'm a nice flat 6 feet. But yeah, no, once I'm traveling for work, I don't know if this falls in details, but I have a daily spend limit on food. It's more than you would expect and less than you expect at the same time. But yeah, you can't use your company card until you're actually traveling. When you're at your hometown airport, anything I get at the hometown airport is me. Oh, yes, a per diem, exactly. What farm is this? This is going to be a general mob farm when it's done, is what this is going to be. I work in finance, and PCs is the only way to go software. Yeah, I have one of the companies I work with is New Age, as they like to call themselves. So they use Apple products. So I had to get a MacBook work laptop. So now I have a ThinkPad and a MacBook. I don't open it unless I absolutely have to. I hate that thing. It never updates. It's buggy as all hell because Apple products do not like working with corporate stuff. I do not touch my work MacBook unless I absolutely have to. Abby, thank you for the heart me. Fear, thank you for the follow. Humphrey, thank you for the follow. Gabe, thank you for the follow. Do you have videos of specific farms that you make? Occasionally, Michaela, like I have iron farm videos, some flower farm videos. Most of the time when people ask for like, hey, how do you build something? I will send them to my YouTube. And like right now I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And all of my VODs are saved. So if you guys wanted to build this farm for yourself, you could pull up that VOD, watch me build it, and then build it yourselves. That is weird, Anthony. That is weird. ThinkPads are reliable. I've went through 2 ThinkPads in like the span of a year, and I've been on my 3rd one for like 3 years now. Shit, 4 years. I've been at this company a minute. I'm surprised you're doing a mob farm on land. So I'm doing all of my farms in one area this season. So instead of doing like an industrial area and a main base area, all of my farms are in one straight spot. I'm also manipulating spawns. So when I'm up on that platform, nothing can spawn outside of the farm because mobs on Bedrock won't spawn outside of 44 blocks. William, this will not work on Java. You can build a version of it, but you probably wouldn't want to because Java has a spawn radius of 128 blocks. On Bedrock, it's 44 blocks. Mobs do not spawn outside of 44 blocks. So you can build over land like this as long as you only make the spawnable area in the farm beyond 44. D, that is called pick blocks. I'll show you exactly how it works in 1 second. You can see I'm about to run out of leaves. Oh no, I'm actually about to run out of leaves. Hopefully I have some at the base. But you can see I have leaves in my inventory. When I want more leaves, I click on them, and it takes a stack out of the inventory and places it into my hand. That is called pick block. That is not a mod. That is not an add-on. That has been in the game since the Xbox 360 PS3 days of the game. You can go into your settings, and it might already be bound to something, or you need to bind it to something. You can do that on your PS. You can do that on your PlayStation, your Xbox, your PC, Bedrock, Java. That is in Minecraft, and it's been in Minecraft forever. You just need to go into your settings and set it up. Do-do-do. Somebody followed somewhere, and it made a noise. Michaela, thank you for the sub. No, Drewski. The way this is set up, nothing will spawn below this layer. So more or less, when I am up standing right there, because that's going to be the AFK platform, the only spawnable spots are going to be the platforms I build. By the time they get down here, nothing will be able to spawn underneath. I'm probably going to have to torch spam underneath this for now, just because, you know, mobs are going to be spawning while I'm building it. But no, everything down here, this will be completely fine. In fact, while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to torch spam down here so that mobs don't start spawning. Because look at them spawn. They were ready with the spawning down here. What you making? Dave, this is going to be a very large general mob farm when it is done. Hi, everybody. We're going to fly away for a second, then come back. What was that? Again, so Minecraft mobs on Bedrock can only spawn between 16 and 44 blocks. So those mobs, the only place they could spawn was down here. Because again, everything up there is lit up. So this farm will make it so that they can only spawn on the platforms I want them to spawn, and then using the scaffolding and water trick, just like we did in that farm over there that you can't see, it's going to push them, they're going to fall to their death, and they're going to drop all their loot down here. They despawn that quick. I mean, outside of 44 blocks, they despawn, which is why this platform can't be more than 44 blocks above the kill spot. So right now, when I'm AFKing here, we're going to build multiple spawn spots on everything over here. They're going to fall down and land on that magma and die. And then I'm going to use allays, just like I did in the other farm, to collect them. If I were to go any higher than this, or they would not spawn down there. Why are you using leaves and not stone blocks? Spawn-proofing, Matt. This needs to be spawn-proof. Because I don't want mobs spawning down here. I only want them spawning up there. So this needs to be spawn-proof. I need more leaves. I hope I have more leaves. We're going to have to kill some more trees. Love your ThinkPad. I mean, ThinkPads are super, you know, rock solid. They're not the worst, but you know. Yeah. Did you create this farm? Yes, this is my own design. I did a bunch of testing on it in my... I have a little bit left. In my personal testing world. And normally I would take you guys there and show you how it works. But I have a bunch of other stuff that I've already built for Season 2 over there, or at least tested out. And I don't want to spoil it just yet. Leaves are not a spawnable block, Charles. Wow, I butchered saying that whole sentence. Mobs cannot spawn on leaves. Brianna, this world is ClockCraft Season 2, so I'm playing with the same members I was playing with on Season 1, plus a couple new faces. And my goal for this world is to do one major base. So instead of doing like a mega base and then a storage base and then a starter base and a villager base and an industry base, all of my bases are going to be right here. And it's going to be this sprawling campus of big farms and storage and, you know, some pretty builds. I'm calling it Royal Labs. That is my theme. Beatrix, thank you for the follow. What are you building right now? I am building a mob farm, and this is the death platform of the mob farm. I'm actually going to lower my spawn spot down a little bit, because I think these outer edges might just be out of 44 blocks. So, Fragrance, I am not happy that my trip was canceled. Legally required to say that I am not, unfortunate that my trip was canceled. But I'm happy that I get to spend more time with you guys. However, I was looking forward to seeing some of my coworkers. You know, I work with them across multiple sites, and I only get to see them here and there. I haven't seen them in like half a year. So I was very, very much looking forward to, getting to see these people I work with almost on a daily basis in person and not just through a Teams call. What is this farm for? Bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh, arrows, string, spider eyes, redstone, glowstone, sticks, potions. This will drop a little bit of everything. Beatrix, that is called pick block, and I wish I could show you right now exactly how I do it, but I just ran out of leaves. Again, we'll do another pick block demonstration. So, block on the ground, blocks in the inventory. Hi, Cobra. So, it's terrible weather here. We have 2 feet of snow already, and it's still going. So, you can see I have the smooth stone in my inventory, but nothing in my hand. When I click on this smooth stone, it takes that stack out of my inventory and puts it into my hand. Now, that is called pick block. That is in the base game of Minecraft. You just need to go into your settings and bind it. That has been in the game since the Xbox 360 and PS3 days of the game. You can do that on PlayStation, you can do it on Xbox, you can do it on PC, you can do it on Mic, you can do it on Java, you can do it on Bedrock, you can even do it on your phone now. You just need to go figure out what it is bound to. Go break this one, and hopefully 2 more shears will be enough to gather the last of the leaves we need for this. Well, when was the last time I needed to use pick block? What happened to your white base? Hiddo, that was on Season 1 of ClockCraft. Myself and the other members wrapped up Season 1. We're actually working on getting a world download out for you guys, so you guys can play on that world. And then we started over on Season 2, which was a brand new Minecraft seed from scratch. And we are on week 3. Week 3 of the world. Have you moved to a new server company yet? We're still, from when we were talking Saturday night, no. No, it's not that easy. We have contracts with this company currently. They've been great. I mean, I'm not having any lag right now. We fixed Mullet's lag pretty much instantly. They got back right away to us. We might, again, we will let you guys know. As of right now, we're still using the same company we were using. How many weeks are there? We're 2 years on this world. We're going to be on this world for 2 years. That is the game plan as of right now, to spend the next 2 years of ClockCraft Season 2 on this world. And then in 2 years, if ClockCraft still is all together, and we're all still friends, and you guys are all still watching us, we'll probably do Season 3. What is the plan for this world? Instead of doing individual areas for all of my bases and farms and designs, I'm having one main area, and I'm calling it Royal Labs, and all of my farms, villagers, starter base, storage base, all of them are going to be in one spot. 9 as of right now, Kyler. Am I good at PvP? No, I'm garbage. Dude, I'm barely passable at PvE. I get whooped by mobs all the time. I am barely passable at PvE. You just got done building the iron farm? Awesome. Hopefully it's working well for you. Let's see if that's enough. So, Megan, I don't think so. For scale, Willie, this area that I'm planning is 600 by 600 blocks. Like, it's hard to see, but there's a pole in that corner and there's a pole in that corner. It's going to be 600 by 600 blocks. My mega base last season was over 700 blocks in each direction. This is not as big as Season 2 or as Season 1, but it's still substantial. Nope, we're all on the same world. Like right now, that little white box in the distance, that is Telric's Villager Trading Hall. He is right on the outskirts of my of the area I claimed for my base. I don't think he knows how close he is. He knows his mob farm is close, but I don't think he knows that that pillar on the corner is that. Hi, John. Yeah, +1 fall. Yeah. Time is it? 9 o'clock. All right, we're making good pace. And the balloon. Yes, the balloon came out great, though. Have you seen that? I don't know how we did the shaping on that. What farm is this? Ben, this is going to be a general mob farm when it's done. So you don't have a name on your profile, but Minecraft changed it about, I want to say, a year or 2 years ago now, where you could enable one player sleep. So on multiplayer servers, you can have it where only one person needs to sleep for it to advance today, which is what we do because it'd be super rude to try to make everybody, not sleep on the world. I need a bunch of this, and then give me a stack of sticks. And my brain dead here? I have sticks. Like, there it is. Craft that. That is gonna be close. Getting so low on rockets. Sorry, glitch. It's a mob farm. How many Minecraft days played in this world? Con, we don't know because the day count resets every time we reset the server. So the world still advances, but our day count gets glitched every time. So we have no idea. We've been on the world for 3 weeks. What is the goal for today? Get as far... Hi, Dylan. Get as far into building the mob farm as I can. We're not going to finish this today, but if I could get, a couple layers in and just make sure that it's generally working the way I want it to, then it'll be a successful first day. So the goal today is to get the mob farm started and as far into it as we can. Great success. What should I build around my 40-block tall sugarcane farm? I have no idea. What is the theme of your world? What are you going for? Do you have a specific block palette you want? Look at this. A cow statue. Hi, B-dubs. How many Minecraft days did you go on in your last Minecraft world? Just shy of 40,000 days is what Season 1 ended up. Just shy of 40,000 days. I don't know the exact days. What are the fences for? So occasionally in this farm, spider jockeys will spawn. And when a spider jockey spawns, or I don't know the technical name for it, but the Minecraft zombie that has a kid riding on its back, they will fall down and the main mob will die from the fall damage. However, they'll die to the magma. So this just makes it so that the mobs can't run out of it. Yeah, Beatrix, it'll probably get moved till like February. This just makes it so that they can't run out of the area if they don't die instantly from the fall damage. So like if a spider spawns with a skeleton on the back of it, the spider will land and splat, and then the spider will burn, or the skeleton will burn to death. That's why. But a skeleton lands on this, ow, my toes are burning, it's gonna run off, or gonna try to run off, but the ladders will, or the fence will stop that from happening. Country Guy, thank you for the follow. Danny, thank you for the follow. Coco, thank you for the follow. Fear, thank you for the follow. 6-7, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Have you built an iron farm yet? We had an iron farm day 1. Dylan, I am a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do like corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Does this work for XP? No XP out of this farm, unfortunately. Munch, Country, thank you for the follow. Cody, thank you for the follow. Stamp, thank you for the follow. No XP from this. This is just pure drops. This will just be pure drops. This isn't your main job. Nick, I stream 1 to 2 nights a week. Hanging out with my chat, yapping with my community, and playing my favorite game. No, streaming, content creation. This is just something I do for fun. I've been doing it for 2 years now. I just, I'm lucky enough that a couple nights a week I throw on some comfy clothes after the gym, after work, and just hang out and yap and build cool stuff with my community. Can we see Tell's balloon? Sure, when Tell streams. I don't show other members' builds unless they're live in the world with me. How do you get TikTok live access? I'm pretty sure like everybody gets TikTok live access now. Not gonna lie. I mean, I think you can get it with like no followers, and then you have to like qualify. I don't know, when I did TikTok Live, I needed 5,000 followers before I was allowed to go live. And then I had like a 90-day probation period. They changed the rules on TikTok Live. Oh, our first bot of the stream. I was really hoping the bots would go away, but it looks like they're back. Yeah, my personal account has live access. Liam, thank you for the follow. Ethan, thank you for the follow. Actually, I want to move this up to this platform for now. Hi, Sydney. Welcome in. I'm gonna move up our little building spot. Maxed out gear? Not maxed out, but more than enough for now. In a normal world, like if you go watch the season 1 VODs, I would probably have gone for armor for villagers now versus going for the mob farm, but I got really, really lucky with my... Hi, Nina. Hi, Sky. Thank you for the heartbeat. I got really, really lucky with my just general enchanting, like just using, you know, the enchantment table and then end rating. So I've got pretty much maxed out armor and tools. Only 1 set, which leaves me a little worried because I like having like 4 or 5 sets of armor and tools. But enough to make do for now to get these farms out of the way, then come back and do villagers. Follower, thank you for the follow. Was that a Shulker farm? This isn't a Shulker farm, but my last video I built, or I didn't build it on video, but I did feature my Shulker farm in my last TikTok. Should be able to pull this up. Yeah. And once I figure out how to get that farm working correctly the way I want it to, I'll put a tutorial out on it. Because it's fast. It's over 5 stacks an hour. That farm rips. A little bit more than I was expecting. I'm pleasantly surprised at how fast that farm is. Clouds, this is going to be a mob farm when it's all said and done. We're on the very early stages of it. Very, very early stages of it. I just realized we're going to have to go get scaffolding. We're going to have to do some crafting. Has anyone bought any shulkers? Yep, some people have. I don't think people on ClockCraft are very rich yet. I should have brought up smoothstone. I went out 18, right? So it's... Let's go... Yeah, I think it's 18. Let's double check real quick. How many diamonds have I made? Like 4 or 5. Or 15. Quad single fall. Do you have a video on the Shulker farm? Not yet, Finless. Again, I built it. I thought it was running perfect. Does 5 stacks an hour more. It's really fast. And then I AFK'd it overnight and I died. So I don't know how I died yet. Until I figure out how I died in that farm, I'm not dropping an update for it. Riley, I think probably season 28 release. I think that's the idea. 16 plus 2 is 18, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so 18 out is where the platforms will go. Let me grab some stone just to map it. You don't have to build it in the end. No, Paige. I won't even come close to finishing the mob farm tonight. If I get a couple layers in, I'll be proud of myself. If I get a couple layers of this farm in, I'll be proud of myself. Real quick, I'm just going to build a ring. I should put leaves here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Boom, right there. Do I have a golf farm yet? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There. What does the snow do? I'll make sense in 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18. How do they fall? All will be revealed. Just hang out and watch for a second while I'm building. I promise you it'll make sense as I build them. Just hang out with me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Boom, right there. I'm only going to keep 1 chain up for now. Let me cut this down. I was wondering how you get all this if you have carrots. Oh, another member has carrots. So I have my shulker farm at spawn. Somebody bought some shulkers and made about 15 diamonds from that. And I took those diamonds and I bought a few stacks of golden carrots with them from another member. Like, we have a shopping district at spawn where we can trade items. So I went and just bought some golden carrots. I shouldn't have broken all of those. What are you building? Jasper, this is going to be a very large general mob farm when it is done. Oh, my inventory is full. I'm going to fix that real quick. Let me put that away. You got work the rest of the week? I do. I work tomorrow. So I won't be on too late. Like I said, I'll go till like 10:30, 11. You know, give me enough time to get off stream, shower real quick, and be to bed. I want this. Ow, burning my toes. Burning my toes. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay, get rid of that for right now. Patch it. Pick it back up. How much were the carrots? 2 diamonds a stack. I think I bought 3 stacks. So that should keep me up for a while. Don't you have another work trip? I was supposed to be on my work trip this week, Charlie. It got canceled because of the weather. I was supposed to not be here today. But now you guys are stuck with me. Now you guys are stuck with me. Alright. Kind of want leaves to do the bridging so that nothing spawns. Yeah, that'll work for now. What happened to Viking? What do you mean? Viking goes live almost every single day on Twitch and YouTube. Is this Brawl Stars? No. What did I say it was earlier? I made a funny, and I don't remember what my funny was. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Just to make this clear, these leaves aren't staying here. I just need something that I can bridge on that mobs won't spawn on. GTA 6 beta, exactly. A game that will probably never come out at this point. If they never release GTA 6, I won't be surprised. What are you making, Daniel? Mob farm. Think, because that's 16, so this only gives a 2-block drop space. I think I'm going to move it back 1 more. I think I'm going to move these back 1 more. Because I did 16 out right there, so that it leaves them a little bit of wiggle room to go back, because that's 5 wide. Like if I'll pop a totem. If you have headphones in, we're testing something. If you have headphones in, unplug your headphones. This is going to be loud. Oh, I didn't die. Yeah, it's only a 2-block gap. I'm going to move it back 1. It's Pac-Man. Feather falling on these boots? Oh, I do. Never mind. We're good. I'm going to move those back 1. That's fine. How long do you stream for? Robert, usually I do about 6 hours a week. That is my goal for streaming. Stamp, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I missed that. Stowe, this is going to be a general mob farm when it is done. It is very early on. So it does not look like much right now, but it will be. Yeah, we're going to move this back 1. That's fine. So we'll go... What is it? It's out 19 back? Yeah, it works fine for me. Well, you know, I was going to anticipate that I was a mob dropping. So I wanted to see... I'm way past where I was supposed to go. Just 1 passed, or is that dead on? That's dead on. I guess 6 hour stream. 6 hours a week, usually. Usually I'm good for about 6 to 8 hours of streams a week. I've been streaming a lot at the start of the season, just as I fall, just because it's the start of the season, and then I wasn't even going to be live today because I was supposed to be gone on a work trip. Yes, so all of my, I don't do like videos, but all of my streams are saved over there. Coral, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Evan, thank you for the heart me. Quacks, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't make a lot of YouTube videos. I'm not a big fan of editing. My take on video editing, hear me out on this because it makes sense, but I have to explain it. I do not like to take the time to edit videos. Let's say it takes 2 to 3 hours to record everything. It takes another 2 to 3 hours, or 1 to 2 hours to edit it all. Another 30 minutes to an hour to render it and post it. During that time, I much rather would have just gone live and streamed and hung out with you guys. This is going to be a little too long, yeah. Damn it. I'm also distracted by my own farm. I built this whole thing wrong because I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. We got to start over. It's not the end of the world. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, as I fall. Tan, thank you for the heart meter popular. Welcome in. Daniel, thank you for the goats. Hi, Tan. Right, if I land on this, nailed it. Okay, so I need to go out 16 in each direction here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Do the same thing the other way. Real quick, just to mark this. Put it right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is so that they're over the lava, or over the magma blocks. If I just build a giant square, it messes everything up. Ooh, another bot. Get him, Paige. Get him. All right, I'm going to burn my toes real quick. Ow, 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 ow. We got most of it. Is this the ClockCraft world? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ow. And now we can do the same thing on those ones. Any sales at the Shulker shop? I've made about 15 diamonds. Tien, thank you for the follow. Throwed Bean, I am making a general mob farm. And replace our center block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I gotta shave off this end. Nope, Tan, I am here now for the week. Hydrate? Yep. I got you. How old are you? I am 94 years old. I look great for my age. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, so I choke on my water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What's your hypothesis on the purpose of coming up and spamming letters? The spamming letters, that's bots. There's no hypothesis with that. That is a TikTok bot that is not coded correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Those accounts that just come in and spam letters, most of the time, like they have like the 50WY or there's usernames. Those are TikTok bots that aren't finished being coding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But there's a purpose now. What's your hypothesis on the purpose of coming up and spamming letters? I don't know what your question is. Yes, that looks like the way it's supposed to now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is this project? Coral, this is going to be my new general mob farm for the season. This is a steroided version of that one. Distract the streamer so much he pays $1 billion. Huh? It's giving helicopter. Oh. Does TikTok create the bots? Oh, they're random scammers, Kels. They're just random scammers. That's what it is. Wagman, thank you for the follow. Sap, thank you for the follow. Or Sab, thank you for the follow. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And across. Did you ever finish your mega base? Yes, I did, JMO. And that wasn't a solo world. That was season 1 of this SMP. So I was still on that world with the same content creators I'm on this world with. And we finished it back in November. Took a lot of really pretty screenshots of it. And then called it. Reb, thank you for the follow. It's painful not to have Swift Sneak. I mean, I'm just key tapping. So yeah, it would be faster to have Swift Sneak, but I'm also just key tapping anyway. Posture check. That'll have to count. My posture's fine right now. I figured posture check would probably be used more like into the later streams when I'm doing like the full body lean on the armrest. Sequem, I usually stream for about 3 to 4 hours a stream. I usually do about 6 to 8 hours a week. We're at the start of the season, so it's a little bit different right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Normally it's I don't stream this much. Normally it's I go to work all day, I get home from work, you know, get a lift in, have some dinner, shower, and then go live. So it's only like a couple of hours. What farm are you building? This is going to be a general mob farm once it gets up and running. And sleep. Apex, I do long streams. Usually season opener of Apex is a longer stream. Yeah, the idea. So Coral, all of the farms are going to be kind of pretty ugly to start, but once they're built, once all of the farms are done, then we're going to make them all pretty. I'm building camp. I don't know what that is, but cool. I don't know what that is, but cool. Big Buck, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you started your base? We're at my base. So my plan for this season is to have this whole area is going to be my one big base. So all of my farms, all of my villagers, my starter base, everything is going to be in one area, my big area for storage. And I'm calling it Royal Labs. It's going to be a sprawling campus of different big builds and farms and such. And then I'm going to make them all pretty. So right now, all of these farms, they're not super pretty. Like that's a really basic snow farm. The cobblestone farm is pretty basic, but once all of the farms are done and built, then I'm going to build wraps over them to make them look good. So the idea is to get the farms up and in place and get the infrastructure up and in place and then make them pretty. But yeah, not having Swift Sneak is super annoying, but I'm just tap walking. Oh, also, I bought a new keyboard. I finally went and got a new keyboard. Or I didn't went and get one. I ordered one on Amazon. I'm going with another Red Dragon keyboard. I mean, I've had these for like 6 years now, and they've been just awesome. Did my trip get canceled? Yeah. But I did get a new keyboard because this one is dying. I didn't realize how much it was dying before I grabbed one of my other keyboards because I was going to use a different one for now. But yeah, the space bar and my and a couple of my other keys are on their way out. Jet, these are snow blocks, not powdered snow. Classic, thank you for the follow. I want pics and you get it? Yeah, no, we'll do everything. I actually bought plants, too. So somebody commented on my stream setup tour video. I think they deleted their comment now. But I have an all-black stream setup, and there's, like, no other colors besides, like, blue and, like, the lighting. So I got a bunch of fake plants to hide my wires. Have I met my mods IRL? No, I've not. No, not real plants. Just fake plants. I don't want water around my expensive stuff. No, just fake plants. I'm not gonna have water around my expensive stuff. But no, I have not met my mobs spawn on snow. Yeah, they do, Jackson. Do you work from home or have to go on? I have to work. I have to go into the office all week, Stephanie. I do have the option to work from home, but I only do that like when I'm not feeling well, or like I was planning to work from home this Friday. If my trip had gone through, I wasn't getting home on Thursday till like 10 p.m. So I probably would have worked, or I was already planning to work from home on Friday. But no, normal day tomorrow, I'll be right back in the office in the morning. What are you making? Snow Farm. Classic, thank you for, or Snow Farm, Mob Farm. Classic, thank you for the follow. CR4, thank you for the follow. Yeah, mob spawn on snow. I mean, that mob farm over there absolutely rips. And we built that one out of snow. TikTok is definitely on one today, Nixie. I can't see how many people are in here. I can't see how many likes we have. I can't see how many views. Oh. And I just got a live restriction. That makes that fun. And I just got a TikTok live restriction. That makes that even more fun. I wonder how long that one will stick. David, we finished the, or what? I didn't even say. I just said my live is restricted. It's TikTok. Oh, yeah, no, I can't post anything. I can't see any of my stats. I can't see any of my coins. It's just a TikTok live restriction. It didn't even give me a reason. It didn't even give me a reason. I really, really, really did not want to stream on TikTok today. But I saw... What are you making? This is a giant mob farm. I saw that some, like, Towel streamed earlier and Tan streamed earlier, and they had some issues, but they didn't have, like, stream ending issues, we might be Twitch and YouTube this week until TikTok figures its shit out. So if you guys haven't already, you should go follow my Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube, because if TikTok keeps being on one this week, I'm probably gonna be... Nope, mobs spawn on snow just fine. They don't spawn on powdered snow, but they spawn on placed regular snow like crazy. Howdy, thank you for the follow. Love your stream. Thank you. I need to make a snow farm using snow golems, pistons, and autocrafters. Thank you, Paige. But yeah, it's if TikTok's gonna be on one this week, I don't know how much I'm gonna be on TikTok this week. My trip got canceled. The weather made my trip get canceled. Obviously, you guys know I want to stream on here. Like, I like doing all 3 streams at once, giving you guys the options on what to view on, but also, I'm not going to be on a platform that's, you know, I can't see how my stream's doing. Huh? Mobs spawn at higher rates on different blocks. They spawn just fine on this. Let's see, building. D-Boy, this is a mob farm, or it's going to be. Actually, they already lifted my restriction, didn't they? I can't even see. I can't even... It says I have no... whatever. Whatever, live studio. Whatever, live studio. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Refugee, thank you for the follow. That's a big mob farm. This isn't... This is gonna be obscene. I was watching your mega base when you were building the outer wall. That's awesome, David. Yeah, we finished it back in November. David, if you haven't seen it in a while, I posted a full updated final tour video. It's pinned to the top of my profile. Yes, I still have my Christmas tree. That'll come up. Oh, that'll probably take down this weekend. Usually, my family, we keep them up until the end of January, and then we take them down. Like, I think my parents took theirs down this weekend, or like, yesterday. So I'll take mine down this week. Again, I wasn't supposed to be here, so I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to deal with it this weekend. I'll take it out next weekend. Coral, thank you. Mandy, thank you for harming the popular. Coral, thank you for the roses. I will say, Coral, I appreciate you guys gifting and all of that. I can't see my coins or anything. Like right now, when I was in my account earlier, I haven't gotten any views or any likes or any new follows or any new coins. All of my shit's like wiped out. So I don't... Hopefully they fix that, because right now I have... when I go to like my TikTok studio, it doesn't look like I have any of your guys' gifts and stuff that you've been sending in. Do you have multiple snow golems? Normally, yes, Aiden. Right now, I just have a singular. Beard Guy, subbing with Prime. Thank you, Beard Guy. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Courtney, thank you for the follow. Not asking your info, but does TikTok pay people for going live? Just, I get... Depending on the... Oh, God, TikTok does a whole thing on it. And they've already restricted... I don't care. They've already restricted my life. I can complain about them today. They pay you a portion of your gifts based on... There we go, Nat. Nat, thank you for the sub. TikTok pays you a portion of the gifts you get depending on the quality of your live stream. So the more heart me's you get, the more comments you get, the more likes you get, you keep a bigger percentage of the gifts that are sent in. Like, base percentage rate's like 48%. So if you send in a galaxy, which is $10, I'll see $4.80 of it. Unless my stream breaks high quality, which most of the time it does, because my community is awesome. And usually hit all of the goals that TikTok makes me hit. Usually I'll get 60%, but that's the upper cap. Came from TikTok. It's Sketch. Hi, Sketch. Jay, thank you for the follow. I hate Twitch ads. I don't run ads on Twitch. You should not, or you might get joining ads. I don't have the ability to shut those off. But you should not get ads on my Twitch. I have ads off on Twitch and ads off on YouTube. There should be no ads over there. There should be no ads. And if there are ads, please tell me, because there shouldn't be. This is going to be a general mob farm. Will there be a tutorial on this farm? You're kind of looking at the tutorial. I have no idea what the actual rates are. My only testing of this farm was building a mocked-up version of it, and it ripped. And that was just a mock-up of it. I have not tested the actual full build of it yet. Yes, Country. If you select ads off on Twitch, it does default amount of ads. Oh, I thought it didn't put any ads on my stream, because I don't want to have ads on my stream. At all. It did freak out Nightbot, though. What farm is this? This is going to be a general mob farm when it is done. What are some good ideas for the world if you're getting bored in it? Collect every music disc, collect every armor trim, collect every mob, beat every boss mob, build a farm for every item, drop all of your gear, run 10,000 blocks, and try to survive. And set yourself a goal, like you're not allowed to come back to your base till you have full diamond armor. Jesse, thank you for being the popular. Ninето, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm not even getting TikTok notifications right now. Ash, that is going to be a general mob farm when it is done being built. I'm telling you, they're going to run ads on TikTok streams. I know it's coming. I know it is coming. I could see the blood in the water. There are going to be ads on TikTok live streams. They're going to do it. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Did your trip get canceled? Yep. You're looking at the tutorial right now, Leaping. The tutorial is me building it, and then you can watch the VOD back on YouTube. Selena, thank you for the follow. Not with the gift income. Think of this, Coral. How much income does Twitch make from gifts, and they still run ads? It's gonna be subs. They're gonna redo. I hope I'm wrong. Trust me, I hope I am wrong. But I fully see TikTok going the way of making it subs to turn off ads when you're live. New owners are doing something TikTok's... They're migrating the US data. That's all it is. That's why TikTok's buggy right now. They're not doing anything sketchy. They're migrating millions of users' data. I didn't expect it to be this rough, but I'm not surprised that it is rough. Does that make sense? Will you be live this week? Yep, I'll be live all week. Normal schedule, though. It'll be, you know, a couple nights a week here and there. All right. Time to craft some scaffolding. A ton of it. Put these here. Give me a stack of string. We're gonna do this a little bit here and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, again, you want my honest thoughts of what TikTok's doing. I think TikTok's trying to be more driving towards more like how YouTube and Twitch do their viewership, where it's less, you know, small creators. They want to, like, you know, actively promote the bigger, more high income creators. That's what I see happening right now. Is like, TikTok used to be so great because anybody could go viral on TikTok and start, you know, career's not the right word, but start having successes with social media. I think they're trying to go to the way of like Twitch and YouTube, where it's, you're building it. That makes sense. Hear me out, birds are... if they redo subs, they better lower the prices. I don't even think I have any subs left, and I am so happy you guys all unsubbed. And if you haven't or Sky, thank you for the sub on Twitch. I'm totally talking about subs on TikTok right now. I really hope that all of you guys have unsubbed on TikTok, because that is ridiculous. JC, thank you for the follow. They can restrict my live all they want. I'm just gonna drag them through the mud. I don't care. Paying almost $10 a month for less benefits than you had before. Yeah, get bent. Jack, thank you for the follow. What up? So, Canon, when subs first came out on TikTok, they were $2.99. And I could give you guys 40 emotes. I could give you guys custom badges. You could check your watch time, your follow time. You could see all these really, really cool things. It was like, it was a, you know, giving money is giving money, but for $2.99, you got so much. And then they changed it, where now it's $9.99, and there's only certain benefits you get anymore. Oh, the live's completely screwed up, Zach. It's just TikTok being TikTok. Milia Huno, thank you for the sub, the 2-month resub on Twitch. But yeah, TikTok subs used to be like this great thing. Well, not great, but they were pretty good. Value for its money, and then they got rid of them and brought them back in the form of, now it's $10 and you get less stuff. Yeah, so when that happened, I told anybody, because I had 400 or 500 subscribers on TikTok. I told everybody to unsub. Like, I'm not gonna make you guys pay to get less stuff than you had before. I don't even know if do I have any left? I can't even see. Well, I don't know why I'm asking that. I can't see myself. Watch time doesn't work, Raven. I don't have that command set up. I gotta get that command set up. I also have no idea how to set that up. We'll figure that one out. Yeah, it is. It's thing. The graphics are better over here. Well, I mean, TikTok is completely screwed up on stream right now. So, it's probably gonna be better for a while. Oh, I should do this with water. I should not do this with ice. This one. Give me TikTok Live Studio. If you keep flickering, I'm gonna crash out. It keeps catching the corner of my eye, and it's... Mason, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Jack, thank you again for that follow. Somebody else followed somewhere. Pure Guy, thank you for the follow. Emiliano and Sky, thank you guys for the subs. Can you cover it with another browser? Crash the fuck. Hi, boy, thank you for the follow. I hate it. It's driving me nuts. TikTok shit. Alright, put this away. Let's go start building these. Joel, thank you for the follow. T, it's a resource pack called Saturation. Adds a little bit of saturation and brightness to my game. Makes it pop a little bit more. If you're interested in it, pin video top my TikTok profile. Goes over the whole pack. Nicole, thank you for the follow. iBoy, thank you for the follow. Hi, Kinger. What are you doing today? We are building a general mob farm. A large one. I really hope I counted right. I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, we did. Your sub still says $2.99. Yeah, and then they did that again. I don't know how much I can complain. And then they did that where they came back and like because everybody unsubbed, and they came back and like, well, actually, if you had a sub before we made this change, we'll keep it at $2.99 for 6 months. But I'm like, yeah, but still at the end of 2 months, you're gonna screw my community over. So no. Kinger, what are you doing today? General mob farm, large one. Kate, thank you for the roses. The one downside of doing this with scaffolding is you place scaffolding on top of scaffolding all the time. What is the point of scaffolding? So, this is a bedrock trick. This does not work on Java. You could kind of do this same farm with Java. I don't know why you would. There's much, much better mob farms for Java edition. What's going to happen is I'm going to run water across the top of this scaffolding. Mobs think this is an air block and spawn in here, and then the water stream across the top pushes them down in, and they fall and either die from the impact or they die on the magma blocks. You ever get tired of repeating? So, Mason, streaming on TikTok is unlike streaming on any other platform. We actually did a little bit of a test, and we did a little bit of a test between TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Every time I get a repeat question on TikTok, I know that's a new viewer. 99% of the time, if I get a repeat question like, hey, what are you doing or what are you working on? That's somebody brand new to the stream. That's like a unique to TikTok thing. Most of my viewers on Twitch and most of my viewers on YouTube are repeat viewers, like they're people who were, who've been here for a while. But TikTok's like a revolving door of new people in and out constantly. So so no, I don't get frustrated answering the same repeat questions. It's actually something I recommend to people, like when they ask for like tips on starting to stream on TikTok, is you get oh, this is gonna be annoying. You get used to answering the same question a couple hundred times on stream. The more repeat questions you get, the better your stream is doing. What do you think of the follow? You said that river biome? Yes, I think so. I know that works on Java. I have no idea if river biomes are a slower spawn rate on Bedrock, but I didn't want to risk it. So that's why I'm building over land. That one might be a little close, but it won't be the end of the world. But yeah, so what'll happen is I gotta replace the scaffolding in here now. What'll happen is mobs will spawn in this scaffolding thinking it's an air block, and then the water stream pushes them into the middle, and then they die. So like, I'm a mob right now, so I spawn, I'm not aggroed, so I'm just moving along. Just moving along. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh, it's the edge. Oh no. And then they fall. And then they either splat or they instantly burn. I'm probably going to do 10 layers. Because I should be able to fit 3 there. And I might actually, maybe not, maybe do 5 on top. So it'll be 8 layers total. And then and we might go from where that. I'm going all out with the mob farm. Don't act surprised. The whole point of this season is to not skimp on farms. We are building real built bulk farms this season. Don't die. I've fallen into a lot of mob farms. I don't think I'm good on this one. Farmtopia back again. Farmtopia was a little bit different. All of the farms in that world, the whole point of that world was to build a farm for every item. I didn't care if they were the biggest or the fastest or even worked that well. If I could run the farm and it gave me the item, I counted it. That was what Farmtopia was to me. Like, those farms weren't fast. They weren't optimized. It was just, all right, this farm's this item, it counts. Was there music this farm in Farmtopia? There was until it exploded, and then I tried rebuilding it, and then it exploded again, and then I said, fuck it. I thought last season's was big. This is going to be better. This is going to be bigger in... I won't do the base won't be bigger. I mean, last season's base was 8 million blocks in 2 years to build. This base will probably be... It's a little bit smaller, but it's going to be way bigger on the scale of farms. Does that make sense? So my farms last season were built to be practical, just to run, just to supply building the mega base. This world, one of the goals is to build the big farms. On do you stream every day? Evan, I am lucky to do about 6 to 8 hours a week. I'm not a full-time creator. I stream a couple nights here and there after work, after my gym sessions, and then just kind of hang out with my community and pick away at my builds. A good week for me is like an 8 hours on camera week. A normal week is closer to 6. We might do a music disc farm in this world. It's a maybe. I might do one. It'll be the last farm I build, but I'll give it to you guys at a maybe. Come on, flip it. Oh, I did the same thing I did when we were doing the other one. I need to place a dirt block here. Do that. Also, somebody asked if this works on Java. No, the scaffolding trick that this farm relies on does not work on Java. So you can build the platforms and then put like dispensers or something, or make it like a wandering farm. However, this farm will not work as it's being constructed here. What's a music disc farm? Megan, it is possible to build a farm that produces music discs in Minecraft. And the world, 2 worlds ago for me, the world actually started streaming on C4. This works really well. I've already tested it in my personal testing world. I'm not too worried about it. And I built a music disc farm in that world. So again, I totally lost my train of thought because I was yapping. What was I saying? When did I make a snow farm? Yes. What is a music disc farm? Yes, it is possible to farm music discs in Minecraft. Like all like the music discs you can play in the jukebox, you can farm them. It's kind of a pain of a farm to make because you got to deal with creepers and skeletons and stuff like that. Because basically you're taking the game and forcing creepers to only spawn in a certain area and then fall in front of skeletons and then be one shot so that the skeleton can then turn around and one tap them. Which, in case you guys didn't know, when a skeleton shoots a creeper, it produces a music disc. Jay, maybe. I can see why they're probably going to start running ads on TikTok. Yeah. It will, Jess. There's going to be layers. So just like that farm over there, we're going to start layering up the outsides. Basically, build the floor, go, layer it, build the floor, go, layer it, and then it scales. This farm will honestly start running while we're building it. I just haven't done the collection system for it yet. It will work during the day once it's built and completely done. King, fill the buckets right away. Got you. Are you using this for XP? No, my source of XP this season is going to be a gold farm. So I did the master list of farms on last night's stream, and I will be doing a gold farm as probably my main source of XP. I'm either gonna do 4 portals or 8 portals. I haven't decided yet. I think 8 is overkill. Which shouldn't lag, but 8 might be overkill. I'm probably gonna do a 4 portal gold farm this season. Yes, Ecom. So you can't place water buckets on top of scaffolding. You can't place ice or water. So, like, if I put a water bucket here... Oh, wait, that works now? I swear, this did not work when we built this farm last. Never mind. Nope. I don't have to do the dirt anymore. It used to be you couldn't place water source blocks. Oh, no, I remember what it is. They won't form a source block. They don't form a source block when you do that. That's what it is. You can place them, but they don't make a source block. That is why I do it this way. So you can't get source blocks when you're doing this. Gold farm is underrated. I don't think gold farms are underrated. I mean, everybody who plays Bedrock pretty much makes a portal-based gold farm, unless they're doing like the armadillo way. Okay, thank you for the roses. Oh, grab the block. Go big or go home on these farms. It's a lag thing. There is not a big difference in rates, Diesel, between 4 and 8. Because there is a mob cap for, even with the portal-based gold farm, you're filling the mob cap. So, there isn't a huge difference in rate. My comments being filtered? That's the first one I've seen, Zach, so yes. Is a silverfish farm easy? Yeah, it relies on potions, but... relies on, infested potions, but other than that, it's not hard. You have fun with the fam yesterday? Yeah, it was good. I had a lot of good food. I had poutine and a just unhealthy amount of pizza and ice cream yesterday. I ate way too good yesterday. And then I was hanging out with my grandmother's cat. It's also awesome. He was my buddy, and he got very mad at me every time I moved, because he's the kind of cat that when he lays with you, he expects you to not move or breathe while he's laying with you. Hi, Wheat. Lag? On the stream? Probably. TikTok is just not working great. I'm not lagging that bad. I don't think I'm lagging enough. Silverfish farms are pretty easy. I mean, yeah, I've never built one. I think they're kind of cheaty, so I probably won't ever build one. But I can understand why people build them. It's a good source of XP. But yeah, as far as the 8 portals versus 4 portals for the gold farm, when we do that, there isn't a huge difference in rate just because you're just maxing out the mob cap anyway. So good to know. All right, it takes, for 1 layer, it takes a shulk. It takes 2 rows. This is what it takes to do it. That's not bad. Not a bad run. I am working on my, this is going to be my mob farm this season. Here's the question. Do I want to half slab this? Don't know, C4. Every time the server restarts, like we refresh the server, it resets the day count. So I have the day count. We have no idea what it truly is. Do I want to use... I was going to consider using white wool to spawn-proof this. Using, like, carpet. Or I was just going to use bottom half slabs of, like, cobblestone because we have so much of it. Like an estimate. I don't know. It's really hard to... really hard to guess Minecraft days. Just because of how many of us AFK all the time. Like, there's pretty much been someone online all hours of the day, every day since we launched. 1,000 days? I have no clue. We're going to wrap the whole thing, Diesel. So eventually, you're not going to see any of this. When this is done, I'm going to build a whole structure over this. You won't see any of this farm. So I don't really care what it looks like. It's more of practicality-wise. Like, that's why I'm, like, in my brain. And do I just want to do cobblestone, or do I want to do just white carpet, which, you know, I can build out and then just run. Hi, Taylor. Welcome in. No work trip? No work trip, Xander. Got canceled because of the weather. You guys are stuck with me. I was considering even doing buttons for this, but buttons are actually a terrible crafting recipe. 1 stone block to make 1 button. It should be like 1 stone block makes like 4 buttons. Oh. Stuck in the scaffolding in the water. Probably gonna have to AFK the snow farm tonight. That's an easy farm to AFK. Alright, that does not take that much wool to do. Didn't realize my electro wasn't on. Alright, put that all away. Honestly, put the dirt away for now. Bring that over here. And then... Oh, it came out great, Alexis. Came out great. It's already made 15 diamonds. Already up 15 diamonds. It's already positive. Well, I guess it's already break even because I already turned around and bought stuff from Towel and Mullet with those diamonds I got. They didn't even make it in my shulker box. Hey, tell you, King, we enjoy to be here with you. I know. Heaven forbid you guys enjoy hanging out with me. God, I thought you were just here for my Minecraft. Not wanting to hang out with me. Dell bought some things today too. Awesome. I mean, we went there at the start of stream, so I think I already collected what Dell bought today. Are people understanding how to use it? I saw Towel stream earlier. More or less, Kels. I honestly probably should add more signs to it and be like, hey, select your item, then pay. What's Minecraft? I don't know. This is Terraria. I probably should add that sign, but I think now once each member figures it out, they should be good. What are you building today? I am building a mob farm. This will be my main mob farm for the season. Ooh, I gotta go remove that. I just know for a fact a creeper would manage to spawn on that, turn around, and nuke me. The learning thing is a bonus. Get to learn new stuff about Minecraft. I get to learn new stuff all the time. You guys know stuff. It's not always me teaching you. Sometimes you guys teach me. I learn new stuff about Minecraft all the time. Hey, Kinger. I already answered that one. I am building a general mob farm. Why are you placing snow over the farm part? Because I'm going to build another layer right on top of it, Tyler. So this will make it dark in there. So mobs can spawn, and then I put another layer right on top of this one. And we stack 8 layers on each side, so it's going to be 32 layers. Or 32 areas for them to spawn, taking advantage of pretty much everywhere they can spawn to maximize our rates. Only too high. Yep, Enderman won't spawn in here because of the water. So this is... I don't need an Enderman farm. We probably will... Let's just have health. We probably will build an Enderman farm this season, but not an XP-based one, just a pure drops rate one. That is too high. Yes, Sky. Yep, I gotta fix that. But after I do this, they won't spawn because I'm right on top of them. Randy, nope. Don't use chunk loaders. Are you gonna bother with a separate witch farm? Oh yeah, we'll definitely do a witch farm. Oh no, we will do a witch farm. I'm not going to rely on them as heavily as I thought, but we will definitely be doing a witch farm. Yeah, so it's too high. So they, in Minecraft logic, for Bedrock, they think that's an air block. So they'll spawn in there, and then the water across the top pushes them in. So that's what I mean when I say too tall. Well, we're going to build with a lot of it, Mia. I like building with snow. It's an incredibly useful block. It's an incredibly, incredibly useful block. We're going to use it. It's probably going to be the main building material for the internal of these farms as we go along. Do I have extra shears? I do. I'll make this easier. What are the magma blocks for? So witches, this is a 28 block drop from that platform to that floor. Witches will be at 1 heart when they hit that. They'll try to drink a health potion or drink a fire resistance potion. They don't have enough time to finish drinking it. They'll die and drop the potion. So, and then also you have to deal with like spider jockeys and like the zombies that ride other zombies. The mount will die, but then you also need the mob that's riding on their back to die. So like if a spider jockey spawns, the spider jockey will ride off. The spider will die, but the skeleton won't. But then the magma will finish off the skeleton. That is why that's done that way. Quite smart. Occasionally, I know what I'm doing. Only occasionally, though. Only occasionally. Once in a great while, I do something kind of smart. Can't get your expectations too high. That wasn't. Oh no, I know that wasn't a dig. You're good. I'm being sarcastic. I am totally being sarcastic. I know that was not a dig. You're good. Tyler, what I'm gonna do down here is I'm gonna have allays. So just like I did with the Shulker farm, I'm gonna set up an allay collection system in the middle, because allays can go in a 32 by 32 block radius, and they'll go pick up the drops I want. So like bows, armors, crap I don't care about will just despawn, but the allays will come. They'll pick up the gunpowder, they'll pick up the redstone, they'll pick up the string, they'll scoop it up and fly it back. And before anybody asks, yes, the allays take a little bit of damage. However, they'll heal up by the time they pick up more items. I do, Voldus, and I can do one better. There's an iron farm over there. You should go to my YouTube. Look up It's Kinger IV Iron Farm. There's a full tutorial on that. You can also find it here on my TikTok, but it's going to be forever back somewhere on a post. This is loot-only user. I'm planning to use a gold farm for my XP, and then eventually a guardian farm. This is loot only. Bulk loot drops, not XP. Yeah, basically all this farm is it's not a super complicated farm. It really isn't. It's just spawning platform with the bamboo in it. You make sure that they're spawning at the correct distance from you, so you can maximize all your spawn spots. Like when I'm standing, it's not perfect. Oh, that's wrong. It's not completely perfect, but when I'm standing in that spot, mobs will still be able to spawn here and fall back into the farm. And then I'm going to build past my spot as well. Are you going to use allays? Yes. So this is loot farm. Yes. Not all of them, Diesel. We'll use water streams for most. Like when we do, because over here we're gonna have a lava farm, gonna have a basalt farm. Our super smelter is gonna go somewhere in this general area over here, and those will have regular collection systems. My favorite farm, Tiga. I love a good guardian farm. I love a good guardian farm. There's just something super satisfying about building a guardian farm. I would love to have some sea lanterns right now, but I want to get the priority farms and villagers out of the way first. We've got 2 years in this world. We got plenty of time to build our other farms. And I'm only going to really want the sea lanterns once it's time to build pretty farms. Time check is 10:15. I'm good. I'm on track. Thank you, Natasha. I will probably do 11. I got some steam. Farm looks great. It's just big. You can build this smaller. That farm over, it's hard to see, but that farm over there is just a micro version of this one, and that one's pretty fast. I'm building a bigger one to take advantage of more spawn spots and to like let it rip. Ninetail, I will, but it won't be for a while. If you're looking for one right away, I will send you to Silent Whisperer on YouTube. He has a great tutorial on Guardian farms for like, or if that is. His are a little bit more complicated. You can look JC Plays as well. I will probably do what I normally do. I will stream myself building it, and then you guys can copy it. Some people did copy my Season 1 design. The Season 1 design very much was like more of a centerpiece design. Just something pretty to have in the base to say I had a guardian farm. So I'm gonna build a real one this season. Prowler has a good guardian farm too. I'm sure he does. I'm not super familiar with Prowler's stuff. I know Silent and JC's stuff because I've watched them before I started even doing content. I have not leaping. I think that farm's kind of cheaty. It's not my go-to farm. I'd either make a guardian farm or a gold farm for that kind of stuff. However, I did use chickens and what's the potion? The slime potion, the oozing potion, to farm slimes last season, which is what I'm probably gonna do too. Hi, Mac. Kinger, do you know your daily check-ins are on? Yeah, I did. I set them up wrong, Mac. I did. I thought it's only one per user. I messed up setting them up. Are you gonna use all 30? When I set it up, I thought it was like a like only one person could do them per 24 hours. I didn't realize it set like the clock on 24 hours. I meant to fix that, and then I wasn't even supposed to be live today, so I forgot to. Silent is great, takes forever to build, but it's efficient. Yeah, like that's why I give out Silent and JC. Like Silent's gonna build you the most optimal farm. JC is gonna build you the farm that you can just get like day one. Not saying, and that's not digging on, either of them. I'm just saying, like, different levels of, like, what you're going for. Like, JC usually puts out a pretty simple, pretty easy to understand farm. Silent's like, all right, this is how you get the best. Oh, look it. I don't know if you guys just saw it, but we're already having mobs fall and die. I don't know if you just saw it, but the farm's already dropping mobs, and it's one layer, no cover over the top, and we're not even in the center. James, this is a general mob farm. We're in the very early stages, but this is going to be a very large one once it's complete. Are you putting your stuff in a hotbar? It's called Pick Block. It's in every version of Minecraft, so you need to go into your settings and bind it. TikTok, I swear, stop the flashing. Redoing the original, I filled in the corner. That one's getting torn down, Mac. So that farm was purely a day one farm just because I needed XP and some mob drops. Once this one is done, that one's going away. Once this farm is built and fully functioning with collection and all that, we're going to tear that one out. Well, let me rephrase that. We're going to build the gold farm for XP. Once I have mob drops and XP out of the way, that farm is gonzo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your Season 1 mob farm is the same concept, just smaller. Yes. Same concept, just smaller. Again, Season 1 farms were all about, this works, this will get me what I need to build the mega base. This season, it's like, all right, this is probably way bigger than I'll need, but I'm doing it anyway. Thoughts on gas farms? Towel actually built a really, really cool one. I don't know if it's our own design. If it is, that's really, really cool. Gas farms are annoying. They're not hard to build, but the sound a gas farm makes is horrid. Ninetail, thank you for the galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Ninetail? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, why farm gas? Gunpowder. And you get gas tiers, which gas tiers are used for a potion and also end crystals. So if you're doing like end crystal PvP or you're like respawning the dragon, like you have a dragon farm, you need to get a bunch of crystals. Ninetails, thank you for the heart me. I don't think this would have lagged out the farm. Yeah, gas farms give you gunpowder. Oh, I'm out of snow. Yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna have to AFK the snow farm. It's these are my only shulkers of it. It's not the fastest one. Lava lakes when? Never. Ever. We'll never do lava lakes again on this. At least to that scale. I won't say never because it's hard to put never, but we won't be doing lava lakes anytime soon, and probably not on the scale that we did last season. I haven't built a gas farm in 2 years. The last gas farm I built was for Farmtopia, and again, it was I'm building this for it to be practical, not necessarily for max drop rates. Whatever our mom. Oh, it's a skeleton. See? We're already getting drops, and it's one layer, and it's not The light hasn't been shut out. Awesome. That is a good sign. That is a very good sign. Do you play any other worlds when you get bored of this one? I don't. I don't really get bored of Minecraft. I can be on... Usually I'm on one Minecraft world for about a 1.5 to 2 years. Usually that's a good run for me. I do get bored of projects, so I will take a break and work on different things. Which is also a great thing about streaming is, I can kind of do these mundane topics. No, Mac, nope, that's my... Hey, yo. Tell you are super close to this edge of my base. To me. I didn't realize. We're gonna go give Tell a hard time real quick. Oh. Did you guys see him? I bet you he's right here. I bet you he is right here. Is my edge marker of where? Of my base. Oh. Hi, Tellyrick. Do you guys ever do PvP? Not like explicitly. We punch each other all the time, and we used to have a gladiator pit at spawn when we needed to solve things. No PvP. Yeah. Hi, not tall. Hi, Teleric. Just noticed a Spartan helmet. Hell yeah. Ugh. You guys should do fight nights. Oh, you should go follow a lame towel. She likes to hunt other members. This is gonna look crazy from a distance until we wrap it. I might have to like work in like this upper part because that's gonna be 8 tall. You know what would be a really cool way to wrap this farm? Not gonna lie, it technically wouldn't be a full wrap, but what if, hear me out now, I bring this down, leave this area exposed, and then build like the build on top of it. But put like arms that go up and hold this. So instead of doing a solid build all the way up, it would be like a base here, but then arms that grab the top part. Because the storage for this is going to go on top of it. Basically, these guys are going to collect. There's going to be hoppers that run to the side and then send up water streams. Because I don't want to do storage down here. Just now realizing I should be moderating. Bye, Kinger. Great stream. Give Silver my best, Mac. Have a good night. The vision is shown. That's kind of why I wanted to build all the farms first. Just so that we can then go back in and make them unique. Because they're all going to follow the same build palette, which is white, light blue, black, gray, and cyan. Like, that's like the color scheme I had picked for this whole area. But I want each build to look unique. Just like how we did the shop at spawn. It's definitely in my style, but it factors in like the build. Like this farm, I'll probably use bone blocks and maybe like redstone blocks to kind of make it look like a mob farm. That'll be the goal, you know. How do you get the hoppers? It's gonna be water streams, so there'll be allays. How the collection's gonna work is it's just like the collection with the Shulker box farm. There's gonna be a lay collection center in the middle. Hi, Jim Bob. There'll be hopper line running probably to one of these 4 corners. I don't know which one yet. And then it's just going to be actually, I might even do the dropper underneath. It might even be they drop it on here. It goes into a water stream, goes over and goes up. And then the collection area will be up top. Can we make an eye, wrap the eye vendor? Maybe. I do want to, I don't want to do pixel art. I'll tell you right now, I will never do pixel art again. Like, pixel art, like, build-wise. I am going to do the ClockCraft logo this season in map art. I will probably do a Royal Labs logo in map art, but that's not going to be for a long time because we're going to need a ton of wool and other resources to do that. No problem. I can do country music because I don't have music on Twitch right now. Where is the country playlist? If it wants to work. It is not letting me change my playlist. Nope, Paige, it doesn't look like we can because Spotify is not working. I can't put on punk hits. It is not. I don't even think I can skip. I can skip the playlist, but I can't start my. Oh, that's weird. Oh well. Sorry, guys. Enjoy your alert, Kels. Always make one of the farms a cow. I could. Probably bug from TikTok. I bet you, because I can't even see what my violation is. I bet you Streamlabs is, or not Streamlabs. I bet you Live Studio is just hogging all of the resources it can get right now. I bet you it is hogging all of the resources it can get right now. How's the electric doing? Plenty of health. Why do you place dirt first? So, Tommy, it won't create source blocks. So, like, if I put two scaffolding next to each other, like back here, like, say I did something like this, and then put water on top of them, water flows down, but it doesn't create a source block. I have to... Oh, I just wasted a source block. It has to be on top of a solid block. That's why I have to put the dirt down first, and then pull it, because it doesn't create a solid block. How will this work? Mobs in Bedrock will spawn in scaffolding thinking it's an air block, but then the water across the top pushes them down into the center. And then they fall to their death. Is it 32 by 8? Each platform is 32 by 8, yes. Each of these platforms is 32 by 8. And so you can look at, they're already getting stuff dying over there. You can see it on the ground. Yeah. The mobs don't think the water is there. Exactly. When a Minecraft mob spawns on Bedrock, it sees this area right here as air. So it tries to spawn the mob right here. And then there's a water stream, just like that guy is about to fall to his death. Pair of them. Goodbye, guys. Just like that. So they'll push off the end and fall. All 2 by... Or any... No Enderman. Enderman are the only ones that won't really be affected by this. You can even get raiders in this. Zombies. You got zombies, you got witches, skeletons, spiders, all the different, raiders. The only thing you won't get in this are Endermen, because the Enderman will see the water and be like, no, we're good. It's also built only too tall, so the Enderman won't spawn in that anyway. What's the white build over there? That is a mob farm. That was my day 1 mob farm. Frost. That was just something I threw together just to get some basic drops. It's a very small version of this. You could Sky. I don't know if you would want to, because the Ravengers wouldn't be able to spawn here, so it would break the raid. It would break the raid. Raid farms need to be like their dedicated own thing. We will do a raid farm here. Definitely going to do a raid farm at some point, but it's going to be its own thing. Actually, I don't know if the raid farm will be here. The raid farm will probably be at a pillager outpost that we turn into a raid farm. When we build a raid farm, because I'll have to build a potion farm, I will probably build the raid farm at the potion farm. Do spiders get stuck in the water streams? So spiders are really, really cool. They'll climb instinctively. So when a spider spawns in scaffolding, it instinctively climbs the scaffolding and then gets caught in the water stream. Yeah. So a spider will spawn in this, try to climb up, out, and then get caught in the water stream. No, God, you can ask as many questions about this as you want. Taco has taught me everything I have learned. My mobs from season 1. At the end of stream, can you show the shop you built? What time is it now? 10:30? Sure. Let's do this. Let's make a natural endpoint then. Let's finish this layer. Let's water these layers. Put the next layer, at least cover them, because that'll give us a jumping off point tomorrow. I will go you guys the shop. Oh, something else just fell. Look at them spawn, and this isn't even like optimized. I love it. This thing is gonna fucking rip. I gotta AFK the snow farm overnight. And yeah, let's do that. Let's finish this layer and that layer. Then we will go show off the shop at spawn. Then come back and take our screenshot, and then that'll be the stream tonight. Because I don't need a shower. I'm pretty clean, but I usually like to shower before I go to bed. So probably just be a rinse. It gives me time to shower, get cleaned up, because I haven't unpacked. Shit, I never unpacked my suitcase. Or my work bag, so I'm gonna have to do that tonight too. And get ready for work tomorrow. That's a good natural stopping point. What is the farm to the left? I'm assuming you're referring to... Oh, no, I can't see it. That beastie, that is a cobblestone farm. That does 3.5 stacks of cobblestone every 10 seconds. That is a fast farm. That's also kind of the reason we need this farm up and running, is I need a ton of gunpowder for TNT. Oh, I didn't bring any water with me. All right, let's grab water real quick. I'm gonna need a ton of gunpowder for TNT for that farm. No, my trip was supposed to be this week, and then it got canceled because of the weather. So now I'll probably have a week in February where I will go to this site. I'll go to where I'm supposed to go. No, my trip is outright canceled. It's a normal week for me, so it's, you know, the rest of the week, it's go to work, get home from work, get a lift in, get done my lift, shower, eat, go live. So it'll be a normal week for me this week. Nixie, thank you for the roses. I'm sorry I missed those earlier. I don't know if you're still in here lurking or not. The farm looks easy, just big. I mean, again, not a super complicated farm, but it's kind of like one of those things, like you scale it, it gets faster. Like this thing, when it's done, did you see your chat? That's the first message I've seen. TikTok's filtering everything. TikTok's a mess today. There's gonna be 8 of these layers. We might do 10. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? Because then the top's gonna be covered in, so it'll be dark in here. This thing is just gonna be spitting out mobs. No, well, remember, it has to be within 44 blocks, Paige. So I can only go so high before I'm losing actual spawning space. Because remember, Minecraft mobs spawn in a sphere on bedrock, so they can't be out that 45 range. At a certain point, you build up too high, you're not getting, like, the back corners. Like, this corner up there isn't going to be in range of that spawning spot. The whole point of this farm is to take advantage of all the spawning spots. If you're building a whole platform for a spawning spot that you can't reach, you're wasting your time. How much does it cost to make scaffolding? It's 64 string and 6 stacks of bamboo make I think it's 6 stacks of scaffolding. So my bamboo farm, we should have enough bamboo for the bamboo farm. Can't they spawn below you? No. So when I'm on that platform, the only spawnable spaces are these because no mobs can spawn on magma blocks outside of zombie piglins. We don't really have to worry about that here. And then that's all leaves. So as long as when I make my storage system above, because we're going to do storage above, collection below, storage above, as long as that is spawn-proof, the only place to be able to spawn is in here. Well, like... Drac, it's a 16... Look at him go. Yes, fall to your deaths. It's a 16 radius. They can't spawn within 64 blocks of you. They can't spawn beyond 44 blocks of you. So that is where I'm going to be standing, so that'll be just fitting in these back corners. So, Mike, on Bedrock Edition, mobs can spawn inside scaffolding, but you can run water across the top of it. So I can have water streams like this pushing the mobs to the middle, but according to Minecraft spawning logic, they think this is an air block. So basically a mob spawns right here. It's got water running across the top. It's pushing them. It's slow, but it's still pushing them. And then they fall off the side and die. Have a great night, Diesel. How do I fix my snow golems from glitching into the hopper, which makes it unable to farm the snow? Are you on Bedrock or Java? If you're on Java, that does not work. But if you're on Bedrock, you just need to have the glass panes across the top. You'll be good. It's 16 beyond 16 blocks and less than 44 blocks, in like all the way around you. It's not like a flat sphere. It's a sphere of spawning, which is why if that's my spawning platform, they'll still spawn underneath me. Like if it's probably not, it's gonna be in the middle of the day, so it's not gonna spawn a lot. How do you AFK the snow farm? I put myself in a hole and turn it on and let it run. So like when I'm standing here, there's gonna be 8 layers of this farm, and it's probably, we won't get any spawns right now just because it's too bright out. But mobs are going to be spawning on these platforms, getting pushed off and falling to their death. Over and over and over and over again. I'm actually going to take this out right now. No need to keep it here. I can try to show it when it gets to night, but I'm also not the only one on right now. So when it does turn to night, the mob cap for the server is also going to be everybody else. This farm is going to run the best during the day when I'm AFK. Like, I'm just going to stand here, and this will be my platform. No problem, Mike. I might be good. As long as they remember. Usually people will say, hey, we don't have to sleep, and then I'm notoriously bad about this. But then I will sleep. Like, oh yeah, no, we won't sleep tonight. Totally forget because I'm yapping with my chat and then go and sleep. Oh, stuff's already spawning. We've had a couple creepers, a couple zombies so far. More or less. Yep. Creeper just spawned and fell. More or less, I'm chilling right here. You can see zombies are spawning on that platform. More zombies just spawned. More zombies just spawned. Oh, creeper just spawned over there. Haven't gotten anything on these platforms yet. But they're falling to their demise. There's a skeleton in that one. A couple more creepers. They're going to spawn on the edge right now just because that's not spawn-proofed. But basically, they're just taking advantage of all the spawning around me. And then falling into the farm. And again, now that it's really dark out, this thing's going to rip. Look at them all spawning on all sides of me. So when there's 8 layers of this, it's just going to sit there and just drop drops like crazy. All right. Does that make sense? Do you guys conceptualize now? Like, that is 2 layers with absolutely nothing done, no collection, just running. Christine, that is a mob farm. To get max drops. Or not max... Well, not max drops. If it was looting, it would be max drops. And how I'm going to collect them is the same way I collect all of the drops for my... It was me. I was just showing off. Oh my god, I can't type. Showing off new mob farm mechanic. But yeah, so you can see we already got some rotten flesh down here. More rotten flesh, some gunpowder, my general junk, rotten flesh. More gunpowder. You know, so just with 2 layers, there's more gunpowder over here. This will actually, stuff's already spawning and dying. I might need to move in my layer a little bit. It looks like they're getting a little bit too far out. Oh, another guy just spawned. But these will be allays. So in the center, just like I did with the Shulker farm, I'll have an allay capture center. So there'll be a note block here, pinging out sounds with hoppers. The allays will fly around and say, hey, I want the allays to pick up gunpowder. I want these allays to pick up rotten flesh. These ones to pick up bones. And yeah, it's going to be auto-sorted. They'll pick it all up. It's going to drop it into a water stream beneath the floor, flow up, and then there'll be a water stream going up. There'll be a water stream going up, and the collection area will be up at the top. That is how this farm is going to work when it's up and running the way it's supposed to be. All right, let's do a full finish on this floor because we don't want to leave it half done. By full finish, I mean put the carpet on it. Put that away. Put that away. Flush away. But yeah, we'll use allays for collection. And then honestly, if allays aren't fast enough, I can always run hopper minecarts underneath these sections. Like this whole section can be a hopper minecart. Like 4 hopper minecart collection systems would take an hour to set up. I don't want to do that if I don't have to because I want to use allays. But if the allays aren't cutting it, then we just throw hopper minecarts on it. Which one have this in it? With a hopper minecart, you can pull anything through a solid block with a hopper minecart. And before somebody asks, just do all hoppers and campfires. No, that's a frame rate nightmare. Yeah, that's a frame rate nightmare. No use dogging it any more than I have to. Yeah. A normal hopper won't. Oh, stream's going great, Doom. Other than the fact that everything is broken. Like, I can't see my likes. I can't see followers. I can't see gifts. I can't even see how many viewers are in here right now. I can't see shit. So it's just me yapping to an inordinate amount of people on TikTok, and then Twitch and YouTube are just doing Twitch and YouTube things. Yeah. Oh, also, it keeps flashing. Of all the things that are annoying me, TikTok Live Studio keeps flashing, and that is pissing me off. Like, it keeps, like, randomly flashing, and I hate it. Chat's disconnecting and reconnecting. 55k likes? Hell yeah, team. Oh, I'm sure you guys killed it. I'm not... Oh, I'm out of... That's not me being ungrateful or sarcastical. I'm sure you guys have absolutely killed it today. I just wish I could see. You know, being blind to how your stats, as much as I don't care about them, I don't not care about them. I want to see how many likes you guys have done. I want to see how many followers I have. I can see how many people are in here, so how many people are listening to me. Yep. But, sweet. We will probably be able... By AFK... Do I have any constraints right now? Stuff that will stop me from running this. Snow. Oh, Doom, this thing absolutely rips with only 2 layers, and there's going to be 8 aside. This thing is already ripping. There's some more bones. And it's only 2 layers. Words, Kinger. Yeah, what's going to be my constraint? I think snow is one of them. I think snow is going to be one of them, because I don't have any... I just have this to my name. Which isn't the end of the world. We'll AFK that tonight. String might be tough. String might be tough. I got bamboo. That's empty. That's empty. Oh, shit. Bamboo might be tight. Bamboo might be a little... we'd be close on bamboo. Worst comes to worst, we can go get bamboo. We are right next to a bamboo jungle, after all. No, there's no snow here. What do I have for string? Steal some string from this for right now. Only looking for string and gunpowder. I don't care about anything else. String. More string. Gunpowder in there. String. I've stolen a lot of gunpowder from this recently. String. Gunpowder. String. I'm so excited to not have to sort through these chests when I want stuff. Just super basic ass farm. Works great though. The drop rates on this are way, way better than I was expecting. And all of that farm is that we're building over there is just a huge scaled version of this one. Which is why you guys are asking me, like, how do you know this farm works? Like, this one rips. I don't want to know if the other one's going to be even better. You have a tutorial for the farm? I don't do a lot of tutorials. Instead, what I do is stream everything I build. So if you ever want to like build back one of my farms, there's a whole live stream of me working on it and building it. I'm not too worried, Sky. I'm not too worried. I was just grabbing for the sake of grabbing. But we should be good on string, because each one of these is 7 stacks of scaffolding. So that's a lot of scaffolding. Honestly, it might be bamboo that might end up being a constraint. Grab some XP while I'm here. Might be a constraint. Should be good on that. Collection system's its own beastie. Yes, 1000%. Double blaze spawner, you should definitely, maybe not for XP, but you should definitely make a double blaze spawner farm. Especially if you like end rods. Here's a door to get. This thing is gonna be sick. Ugh. Alright. As promised, we'll go check out the store at Spawn. How's my electric? Oh, plenty of health now. We'll go check out the store at Spawn. How crazy it would be if I did a portal for every farm. We're definitely going to do multiple portals. Can you show us how a snow farm works? Remind me when I get back, user. I'm trying to wrap up stream because I got work in the morning. Trying to wrap up stream because I got work in the morning. When will you do game night? Game nights this season are going to be scheduled. Instead of trying to do a game night every Friday, we're going to try to plan them ahead of time. So I have no idea. Everybody is very, very busy at the start of the season right now. You're going to need quite a few lays to keep up. Oh yeah, Drac. We will. Well, one lay can hold 64 items. Alright, shop at spawn. Where are you? There you are. Let's spawn load in. Is anybody here? Nobody's at spawn. Yeah, this was my shop we built last night. Or 2 nights ago. It's my shulker shop. I wonder if we've made any sales today while I've been yapping with you guys. Oh, bought a lot of them. Bunch of new diamonds. Sweet! More diamonds. Somebody bought a ton of shulker boxes. At least 9. But yeah, basically, a member comes in, hits the button. So you can order 9 at a time, 5 at a time, or 1 at a time. Say I want 1 shulker box. I hit order. These guys will go collect my shulker box. Give him a second to go get it. Oh, this guy's got it. He'll check. It can't go in that chest, so he's not too worried about it. He'll come bring it to this one. Doo-doo-doo. He'll drop it off. Oh, thank you, little guy. And then if I was to pay, I would put 2 diamonds in this shulker box. And then to restock it, I just go to my back room. But yeah, I added a sign. I did that last night before I left. I was like, oh, I'm not going to play Minecraft for a week. I wanted to add a sign to the shop. But yeah, so now it's a little bit easier to tell what we sell. Shulkers. What will happen to the 10? User, I couldn't get it to work. I figured out how to get it to work, but at this point, I don't care enough to fix it. I did redesign it so that it would drop at 10, but I don't care to fix it. This is the new shulker shop. This counts. What's up? Hey, Coop. We're just taking a quick tour of spawn before I wrap up stream. Showing everybody the shop I built last stream for the other members on the server. Just a way to insta-order a bunch of shulker boxes using redstone. How's my stock doing? Is this spawn? Yes, it is. How's stock doing? We're good on singles. Let's take forever. Oh, we're good on 5 orders. And yeah, we're good on 9 orders too. Sweet. I do want to put a little office back here at some point. Like, make a little, like, office here. We got our little bed spot. Oh, it's nighttime. Didn't realize that. Yeah, there's spawn. Person who's asking to see the shulker shop, that's the shulker spot. Oh, I also added my little armor stands out front now hold shulker boxes. Oh, Paige, I'm still gonna do banners. Crazy Kid, because it was time. It was time. We did 22 months on that server. You know, we were all ready to start over on a new one. I eventually will put banners here. I just haven't gotten around to doing banners. I really just was like, I don't really want to deal with it right now. I will eventually do Royal Labs banners right there. This is kind of what I'm thinking to do for my shops. Like when we do rockets, I'm probably going to do the rocket shop like back there, and then it's going to have a big thing across the top that says rockets. And, you know, if we sell something else, it'll have a big sign across the top of that, but then they'll have the Royal Labs banners on them. As like, this is a Royal Labs shop. Was it hard to make that decision? Not really. We made the decision like 6 months prior that we were ready to end that world. Tega, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so like this will be my little corner. Like I'll do a little rocket shop here. We might do like, I kind of want to do like a bulk order shop, like a bulk order melon, bulk order pumpkins, bulk order bamboo, because we're gonna have tens of thousands of hour drop rate farms. Yay. Do like bulk order farms, like this is bamboo, melon, pumpkin. But they'll all be Royal Labs farms. Anyways, back to the base. So then we gotta go grab our screenshots. Mutual, thank you for the follow. Nicole, thank you for the follow. I definitely missed those on Twitch. Welcome in, guys. Or gals. Pumpkin. I gotta ask Silver how he does voice lines with his Twitch point thingies. I don't know which ones I do. I'd probably use Doot to Do. That'd be a fun voice line. A Doot to Do. Come here for a while, doing it. Oh, user, thank you for the corn. Put the corn to her. Oh, I figured out the name of that video. Or I told you Liam would know the name of it. By the way, in case you guys were in our stream the other night, Temp Tales, Temp Tales, Smoke Show, is what that line is. That vocal stem, put the corn to her, is from Temp Tales Smoke Show on YouTube. And he knew. I texted him, I'm like, what's the YouTube series? He goes, oh man, what a poll. Give me a minute. And he sent me the link to it. But yeah, the voice line I couldn't get out of my head the other day, it's from a YouTube series called Temp Tales. And the episode is Smoke Show. Told you he'd know. He says that as much as I do, or... That's one of my best friends. Random YouTube videos we haven't watched in 10 years. Hey, what was this one YouTube video this one time? Oh, that was this. Alright, time for the speech time. If this is your first time in my stream, I split all of my streams with TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So at the end of every one of my streams, I turn on a fancy, good-looking pack, and we pick out the thumbnail for the YouTube VOD. You can watch my 5 most recent streams back over on Twitch. Anything beyond that, you'll have to watch on YouTube. Every stream I did on Season 1 and every stream I'll do on Season 2 will be split between the 3 sites. Or, not every stream, but they'll always at least be on YouTube, so you can always watch the VODs back. TikTok being TikTok is messy. I like Twitch a lot. Usually if Twitch and YouTube are going at the same time, we're good. TikTok is the ugly stepchild that is a pain to deal with. If it keeps acting up like this, we might be doing just Twitch and YouTube for a little bit. Who to raid? Salt, don't know yet. Who's live and where? Oh, Undertale's not live. She's off the world. Let's see here. Della's live. Is Mullet live on Twitch, I'm assuming? TikTok being silly? I'm hating it. Dell on both, Silver on Twitch. Let's do that then. Let's do Silver on Twitch, and we'll do Dell on TikTok. That's a good split, right? kind of... Which corner do I want to do this in? Because this is definitely the thumbnail. I don't think anybody... Actually. Can I... Hold on. Yeah, that's definitely our thumbnail, right? We don't need to argue about that. Like, that's perfect. Silicon. Sorry, I hit my mic. All right, yeah. So I'm ending my stream. I will be live again tomorrow night. At least I'm planning to be. If you guys want to watch another content creator here on TikTok, Twitch, I'll get to you guys in 1 second. There's no raid feature on TikTok, and even if there was, it probably wouldn't work. So I'm gonna send you guys to go watch Delypop. That's her username right there on the screen. DELYPOP. She's another Minecraft TikTok content creator, and she's awesome. She's also on Twitch and YouTube. But Twitch and YouTube, you guys are, or at least Twitch, you guys are gonna go watch Mullet, because Mullet is also awesome. Anyways, yeah. So go watch Del. Tell her I sent you. Please be respectful to her. You guys were incredibly supportive for me. I wish I could review stats with you guys, because usually I review stats with you guys, like followers and likes and all that stuff. But that's not working. Hoorah. So, as always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I will catch you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace.